Hello, everybody, and welcome to Of Dice and Men. How are you guys doing in the middle of our mandatory gaming sessions?
We're doing great, Koibu.
Good.
Ready to get a lot of shit done today. Let's go. Anybody have anything important that they need to say?
Let's get right into the news.
Right?
What?
Everyone's talked about this enough that we don't need to talk about COVID-19
Yep,
anymore?
we all have it. We're all ready to die. Let's in a video game.
Wash
Sorry.
your hands.
Yeah, wash your
We
hands.
probably all have it already.
Before we start our session today,
Yeah.
I need everybody to roll me 2d20 and not ask why. Just everybody in the party right now.
Wait. Why can't we ask why?
I can't tell you why you can't ask why, because then you can't ask why.
I got a 20 and a 5.
Fuck yeah. And a 20 and an 8, a 9 and a 13, a 14.
Those are pretty
and a 13.
bad.
Those are some good rolls in there. Some good rolls. Cool. All right, where last we left our party, you guys were in Pernissus. You had just gotten back from being enslaved by goblins. Brutally beaten, tortured, humiliated,
right.
shamed, forced to walk around
Wait. Only 3. Okay, not me.
Right, sorry. Nevitz, of course, got away cleanly and didn't have to endure any goblin brutality. So, what is happening? We had talked about you guys going to Withron Renta to get some armor and some shit, and then go on your quest to go capture that motherfucker who apparently killed some people, killed some foreign royalty, and you got to bring him to justice.
Yep.
quietly.
So
Go ahead, Nevitz.
I think right now we're sitting with all of our gold in a tavern, right?
Yes.
Okay, so some real quick housekeeping. Can we all buy silk clothes?
Yeah.
So silk.
Fancy shit.
Okay, so silk clothes should be like normal clothes, except they weigh 1. They're ultralight.
Sorry.
What?
We have all of our silver with us too in the chest, correct?
We should have
Right,
everything.
you have, like, boxes of silver.
All right,
Oh yeah,
cool.
wait. Do we have this notated somewhere so that we can see him?
I was about to put that on my character sheet.
Did all of your wealth get stolen in the last week?
I have written down 117,000 silver, but we were sitting upstairs in a tavern, like in a room with it in chests. So
Yes.
none of us can carry it, but it's all sitting up here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I gave all my gold, I think, to Mouton.
I have it all. I have all the gold. I just don't have the silver on my sheet.
Mr. Moon, can you please green screen a piano in your background so you can fit in? Thank you.
I don't know how.
Oh, fuck.
You're such a loser. You're so unmusical.
Look, we all have pianos. That's so cute.
That's really cute, actually.
Wow, good one. Okay, how much so the silk clothes, did we say they weighed 1 or how many pounds? Because the normal clothes are 3.
Yeah, if you want to get, you can get silk clothing. It'll cost 12 grand for each person, but it'll only have a weight of 1.
Okay, 12 grand is how much gold? Or how much silver?
120 gold, I think.
120 gold, 1,200 silver.
Okay, 1,200 silver. Okay, I'm gonna subtract this from the sheet. Just this is to keep this easier. Okay?
4,800.
Yeah. So we have 117,000. Okay, minus 4,800. So we now have 112,000 gold. Or
And we're buying
I'm sorry.
silk?
112,000 silver. Yes, we're getting silk clothes. Because they weigh less, so it helps us manage our weight better.
How much does it weigh? 1 pound?
1 pound.
1 pound. Yep.
Damn. That's
But we still have our armor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have armor, but yeah. Oh, I will soon. Feels good, man. Okay, what's next on the shopping
I
list,
didn't
Steve?
know weight was so cringe in D&D.
What?
It's kind of hard to balance. We have,
not really.
So you gotta
We've spent
decide
a lot
if
of
you wanna
time.
be easy around to move, or if you want to have everything you could possibly have with you in case of an emergency. So you got to strike that balance of how quick you want to be versus how prepared you want to be.
Mhm.
It's an
we
interesting
don't
meta.
know.
All right,
Okay,
what's next
so-
on the agenda?
Well, what else can we buy?
I think we must invest and we have to invest here.
Okay, we'll worry about the investing later, Lenny. Okay, we are going to which city are we in right now?
Pernissus.
Pernissus.
Perfect. Okay. I would suggest that we offer a 200 gold reward for anybody that's capable of finding the hiding spot in the brushwood that we know that Zaz has. I think we should post a poster outside offering a reward. We can say that there's a scary hole or some sort of scary thing that if somebody goes in it, they might be killed. We can say that people have died wandering inside, so we're looking for somebody to point us to the entrance where we'll bring like a cleric to cure or dispel the curse. Yeah?
So I have a
What?
couple of quick problems with this that I think need to be addressed. First, if someone finds this and they want to come back and tell you about it, it might take a while. So you're gonna have to like chill here in Pernissus until this is done.
Yep.
Why don't we do it ourselves?
Because we can't. It's too much square mileage to search ourselves. It could take a long time. Plus, we'd have to split up, and someone is gonna fucking die if we do it.
Where the fuck
Okay.
am I going?
Yeah, and we've got a ton of money. Remember, make other people work for us. So we don't need to waste our time doing that shit. Also,
That's my only problem.
I wouldn't expect this to take more than a week because I would expect like 250 gold to be a substantial sum of money for people in Pernissus. Fuck it, 500 fucking gold.
500 gold.
We'll make it 500 gold. Okay, the gold just got 300 taller. Okay.
300 taller.
Delicious.
If only you were
We have
300
that much
taller.
gold?
Stephen.
So this is 300 gold, 500 gold to wander the brushwood, finding something that you think would qualify as a hidey hole, and then they got to return it to you, then bring you back to it, and have you okay it.
And if it's
This-
the hidey hole, then we'll pay him 5,000 silver. Yeah.
Nevitz, what if someone like me comes and says, "Oh, I found hidey hole," but it's just like really small hole, and we have to do this 100 times. We have to go to every single spot that random Joe Schmo found, due to
Well-
the fact that we have so much money on the line that everyone's going to think that their hole is it. He's going to fuck us on this. Very much hard.
Remember
We
Game
should
of
pay-
Thrones when
Yeah.
Cersei was like, bring back the dwarf, and all of a sudden there's all these headless dwarves showing up in the capital, and they're like, fuck, it's not Tyrion.
That's not real, Koibu. I go by real life. Okay?
Fucking Giroux.
Do you remember during the Red Scare when everyone's like, hey, where are the communists? And everyone's like, he's a communist, he's a communist, he's a communist.
That's more like it,
Same
Koibu.
shit.
That's what I wanted. Okay? No Game of
Thanks.
Thrones shit.
Thanks
Nevitz,
for
I
keeping me
think
real,
that
Kate.
I think this will always be here. Maybe we do it at another time. There's more pressing things, maybe.
What's pressing,
with.
Lenny? We don't have anything pressing right now.
We need to manage all of this, and I'll show him the 7 different fucking chests that we have to deal with.
Well,
because
yeah,
we
this is
can't
the
just leave
easiest
them
way to
somewhere.
like. We're just trying to spend money on stuff right now, so this is an easy way to do it. Yeah.
So much money we have to spend.
500 gold out of the 100 and whatever thousand we have.
What's your
11,000.
stock markets in Pernissus?
Okay.
Archaea.
We also
Are there
have to
stock
go
markets
That you
and
can invest in.
Let's just invest a fuck ton of our money and then chill.
we also have to go and deal with the noble lady, the queen's quest, and that seemed it was on some sort of time schedule. And we have to turn in the portal to the boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, unless you can think of a good idea of doing the brushwoods quickly, then
How about we offer 500 gold to find this hidey hole? Okay. And then we'll go for a week. We can go. Well, first we need to look at that. Lenny. Nevitz looks towards the sword that I think Lenny's holding. We should probably go back and talk to the family that owns this to see if we need to turn this in or something.
yes, we'll turn it in.
And then we need to. Yeah, let's post this sign. We'll go up there. We'll turn the sword, and then we'll come back and we'll see if anybody's found anything promising.
But what about these? We can't carry them, and I smack the chest of silver.
There's got to be some place that people hold money here, in like a storage facility or something.
Maybe Toki could talk to the Baroness here and get her money stored. Maybe that would happen.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What if well, I think for the hidey hole thing, we should try to hire someone we trust instead of just hiring anyone, and then we wouldn't run into as much of a problem of, oh, this is my hidey hole.
Oh,
could
that's
hire someone
actually a great idea. No, we should do that. I can go to a tavern. I can find somebody connected to the family. I can offer
Yeah.
a large sum of money and then have them investigate the brushwood.
because we trust them and we know they'll get the job done.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. That is why you have a criminal organization, so you can have people who are specialized in one task or another.
Awesome. That's a great
Yes.
idea. Can I go down to the
Maybe-
tavern and look for these people?
Wait, you already know where they are.
You
You've
can
already
find
been
your
there, yeah.
contacts there
Good. Yeah.
a little bit later.
Okay. Do it. I want to find somebody. I'm going to tell them that we are looking for a hidden area that a pirate would have stashed their treasure in. We're not sure what's there. We don't know if it's cursed. We don't know what's going on with it. But we'll offer 500 gold if they can
500
point us to that location.
Are you willing to give up the documents that you have that implicate this place?
Well,
Should
the document only says located near the brushwood hidey hole.
Should we also?
Sure, but maybe
perhaps-
there's hidden writing on the document. Maybe there's something in there that you're not picking up on. Maybe there's another interpretation that you're missing. Are you?
I have
willing to give
Zaz's
them
diary.
all the tools they need.
Is that a DM hint or? A DM
Okay, yeah,
thought?
we can offer the diary then for inspection for the person that's going to do the investigation.
Cool.
What about
Wait.
Should someone go with the families to make sure that they don't take anything from the hidey hole?
No, we trust them.
So the offer that they want to give you is instead of just a straight cash deposit, they want 20%. If they will, or if they're going to be the one to find it and you're going to be the one to disarm it and whatnot, they're going to want probably 35%. Like a third of it.
35%.
Talk them down. Talk them down. Talk them down.
Haggle.
20%.
I mean, that might be a lot less. Maybe there's no money in there. Maybe it's empty. You know?
Okay,
This is
here's the
a,
two offers that we're going to make, okay? They can take 35% with 0 cash payment. Or they can have 5% with 400 gold cash payment. Those are their two options. If they want 35%, they could take it, but if we find nothing, if it's already looted, then they just waste their whole time and they get fuck all. Or we'll give them a much more reasonable cut, 5%. That's 400 gold. That's a lot of money. And if there's a massive amount of gold in here, 10,000 gold or whatever, then they get a good, like, 500 gold bonus on top of that or something.
Ask for 30%.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's a very reasonable offer to make them.
The only thing I'm not sure about is if, let's say that we go in and we just find, like, one magical item. How do we do a valuation on an item like that to give them 5%?
That gets complicated. All right, they will take the careful 5% and 400 GP.
Okay.
Do you want me to write it off on my sheet right now? Sheet?
Wait. I'm still looking at our massive silver pile, so I'll just...
Okay, do it in
subtract
silver
it.
then, yep.
Yep, okay. Minus 400 GP for investigation. That's 4,000 silver, right?
Yes.
So that's we have 108,200 silver now. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So much.
We're rich. Woohoo. Woohoo.
I give him Zaz's diary because Lenny has it on his.
Remove it from your character
remove
sheet.
it.
We're living large.
Well, wait a second. Actually, can we just give them the diary to inspect for a little bit, watch them inspect it, and then take it back? I don't really want to give up the whole diary. Is that okay?
Should I add it back?
They would prefer to have it and just return it to you when they're done. You know, you never know what sort of clues can be pulled from something, or what it might take.
How long would it take a person to go through that book looking for something hidden if we were to find somebody to do that?
Can we just give him a whole day or like 2 days?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the sort of thing where like you might throw away that piece, the vacuum cleaner that you just bought because you don't need it, and then like 5 days later you're like, holy shit, actually I totally need that. This is
Oh, no,
no,
I understand. My worry is that, like, let's say that, like, on the third page in invisible ink, it's like 7 trillion gold is hidden, you know, south of this town right here. And the person reads that, why would they tell us? They could literally just say, oh, I didn't find anything. They go. Whereas if we just ask a person who's not related to this, hey, could you go through this book and see if there's anything hidden that we wouldn't immediately recognize, have them go through it, and then we'll go back to this person later and then give them the book so they feel like they have it. Do you understand?
True.
Classic business problem. How do you get everything out of a person without giving them anything?
Well, with that, but the answer is to compartmentalize as much as possible. So the person going out and searching for the treasure is not going to be the first one to take a look at any secrets in the book, right?
Okay.
Why don't
If
we?
you want to give them 1 day of looking through it, then kick it here for a few days so they can prep the spells that they might need to search through it, and then we'll do it. So we'll just kill a few more days of Pernissus, essentially.
Why don't we just hire our own
We're
person,
long
Steven, to go through the
rest.
book and check for all the stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Probably-
saying. We wouldn't.
Oh,
It wouldn't be
so-
this person going searching. We would go and find another person, like a wizard or a cleric or whoever does this, to go through.
And
it.
we'll
Would-
just pay him to go through
yeah.
it. Like, pay
How much
Yeah.
would that? How much would that cost?
Yeah.
Because maybe we could even do it ourselves.
Well, you actually do have a wizard and a bard on hand. You might not need to hire someone. What spells do you guys have access to that would
We
be
don't have a
useful for doing
wizard.
this?
Oh wait, yeah, wait.
Oh,
We have
no, you
detect
a
magic.
druid. I'm sorry, we don't have a wizard.
Does somebody here have detect
Yeah.
magic?
I do not.
There's supposed to be a wizard in the party.
Fuck, guys, you guys are killing me. No detect
Do you have a-
magic.
Do you have a
I
detect
have
magic, Lily?
I have detect magic.
Oh, wait, can you cast that as a ritual?
Yes.
Can she detect magic ritual on the book and see? Does it glow or anything?
She can detect magic ritual on the book. Hold on, I'm just trying to look up this other note here.
The book is magical.
Do you also have read magic, Toki?
Mm.
Does Daff have read magic?
Read magic?
No, ma'am.
Read magic.
Never even heard of it.
Read
That's how you learn
magic?
magical. That's how you learn magical
Oh,
spells.
Lenny's just so fucking stupid. He thinks that everybody that reads is magical.
No, there is no magic on the book.
Okay. So we just need to take it to like a, not like a cartographer, like a somebody that does like writing or whatever.
You would want to bring it to a scholar of some sort, probably a sage
Yes.
or
Bring it to a sage. How much money for them to go through the book for a day or two?
that's what I'm looking up right here. Because of course the second edition DMG has prices for hiring sages of all types.
Okay.
And
Because second
hiring-
edition's the best.
He said it.
You're not getting inspiration for sucking up the DM, Mr. Moon.
Oh wait,
This is true. That does not happen.
I'll just tell you a weird joke I read on Discord.
Oh, sweet. That'll give you inspiration.
I'm inspired.
Where are my sages? Here we go. Spies, sages. Unlike other experts, frequency. Okay. Sage time. Your question is pretty general. You're kind of looking for anything. We'll call it specific here. He's gonna have a partial library. Do you need this? Is this like a rush job, or are
Yes.
you gonna give him like a rush?
This is a
job?
rush one.
Well, we want it like in a
One-day
day or
shipping.
two. Yeah.
Okay. So he says it'll cost to search this for any secrets that might be within is going to be a difficult task. There are specific cryptographical tools used and secret methods. Of hiding
Yeah. What's the
information.
cost? We got it.
Just hit us.
All right. It's going to be 100 GP per
Jesus,
day.
per day.
Oh,
How many
per day?
days is it gonna
Per day.
take?
2 day.
What the
Probably two.
fuck?
2 day shipping.
Okay, 200 GP. Fuck it, we'll do it. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Well, we'll
You
pay
got
it in
your 200?
silver.
Yep. We have 106,200 silver now. Okay.
Okay.
He needs more days.
No, he does not need more days. But he will tell you that there is a secret in this book.
Okay.
If you take the pages, if you take the side of the book and you shift it just slightly, there is an image that appears.
Whoa!
Okay.
Hmm?
A map?
Yes, it is a bit of a map. It shows an area that he is familiar with and can tell you about because he's a badass sage you hired to do a good job. Need to bring up
200
the
fucking gold. He better
map.
be. Jesus.
Drew.
It shows an image of Link's Isle, which is far on the north side of Arcadia. I should have dragged you to it by now. You can see it.
It's like loading or something.
Oh yeah, it's a
Okay.
big ass image. It takes a few minutes.
Okay.
And it shows there is a little bit of an inlet on Link's Island, south side of it, and that's the image that's there.
What do you mean? What is the image of? Like a circle or an X or something? Or
No, it's like it's as if someone drew a picture of the island from the boat. It shows you this cove in the island. And no one else would probably be able to recognize this island, but this guy's a cartographer and a cryptographer. He is well experienced in the world, and he's like, I know this island. This type of tree only grows on this island. That is Link's
Ooh.
Island that
Okay.
you can see in this picture.
And-
And this cove, well, you can't see the sun, but based on the position of the shadows, if this image is actually right and a hidden message, then we're on the south side of the island. Otherwise, you'd be looking at you'd see the sun based on where the shadows of the mast are. On the
gotcha.
boat.
Sounds good. Okay, cool. So we have that Link's Island inlet. There's a picture of it. Cool.
I had a brain blast,
South
Nivets.
side.
Brain blots. What?
And
Go
team.
quick.
All right, I think we should invest our silver into a boat. For multiple reasons. One, we could hire people to like go fishing and shit, passive income. B, we can use that boat to literally travel fucking anywhere. We could store it anywhere as well. It'd be a nice, easy way for us to invest our silver, and we could get around the continent fucking quick and not have to pay people anymore. We go to Link's Island literally whenever.
Well, the
I think
problem
a
is that
boat-
like
That's true.
we pay people. We would have to pay a full-time crew, a full-time wage to man that boat constantly.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, true. But how much does that cost? I guess.
How much does it cost to have a crew every day? So like keep in mind that if we go inland somewhere and we like take like 2 months, that's literally like 2 months wages for 20 sailors that we would have to be paying for.
What if we made the deal that, hey, it's our boat, but instead of like us giving you a wage to work for us, we're gonna need you to take us some places sometimes. It's not gonna be often. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can like fish and shit, but like we're the owners of the boat. So if you want to
like,
go
why not just? We can just pay for
Let's do
travel
that.
though. We have so much money, right? We can just pay for travel.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever like, oh no, we don't have money to travel, right?
True. It'd just be nice to own a boat, okay?
Oh sure. Well, you know, maybe if the Barb was still here.
Just order an Uber.
We could call Barbo at any time. He's kicking.
Okay, can we give the But we're not doing it, Koibu. Don't even look it up. Fuck that. Okay.
God damn it! I actually have a document that tells us exactly.
Well,
this
just
sort of
tell
shit.
us.
400 gold. Okay.
Tell us,
Well,
I
here,
don't know.
while you're looking that up, we give 400 gold and this book to the guy to
400
go
silver or
search
whatever.
the hidey hole shit in the brushwood. Okay.
We gave him the book. I don't have the book anymore. Yes.
Yes.
Wait, is that island? Is that island in the brushwood?
No.
Or is that just an extra
It's-
thing?
No. It's super far north. That's another thing. Zaz is just a
That's
wealth.
a good. That's probably the real thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, but we probably shouldn't. Should we not hand over their books so that they don't find this other place?
That's okay. It's the family. We trust these guys. Okay. They're cool. They're chill.
They're not as
So
smart as a
you-
fucking college, but
If you want to hire a ship, like as a full-time traveling ship that will take you kind of wherever you need to go, whenever you need to go, it's probably going to be in the realm of like 30,000 copper a month, which would be like 300 gold a month for a
Oh, what the fuck?
ship.
oh, pretty cheap.
It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
that's for a smallish boat
Yeah.
and a smallish crew. Yeah.
That's us buying the boat, correct or no? Like,
No, that's you hiring a captain who's already got their own boat,
renting it
who
pretty
is just
much.
going to be your.
how much would it be if we bought a boat, we have the asset, and then we just hire a crew, fuck around on it?
Let's see.
Would it be cheaper?
It'll be cheaper the monthly rate will be cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the overall rate,
It's like buying internet and not renting the modem.
Right. Well, you're not doing it, so it doesn't matter. But I can get you an answer a little bit later out of curiosity.
Yeah, we can answer it on the break since Steven. doesn't
Yeah.
want to,
Fuck
whatever.
us. I want the
Fine,
other
sorry.
guy to investigate. Let's wait like a week here doing nothing, so we should have a long rest. Everybody should have their resources back if they don't already.
Going back to full HP and
Yep.
rage.
Okay, so you take a long rest here in Pernissus
Mhm.
while you all recover, and then during this time, said rogue, said family member is
Yep.
scouting out the brushwood.
That he is. Yeah.
Aye, matey.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. While they're doing that, can we go up? Can we journey up to the where's that Sydney River?
It was above the Cindy River. It's
Or
above
Cindy River.
Parnassus.
Yeah. Toki knew where
And
that
turn
royal
in the
family
sword.
was. Yeah, that had this sword.
Oh,
Sarek's sword or
wow.
whatever, right?
We have so
Yeah.
much stuff to do.
Yeah. Let's do that. Can we do that?
Yeah. Do you remember the place where that was?
You said I think it was northwest of, like, of Gump Run. I'm like
It's
thinking.
the
I think you said it was like up in here. The family lived. They were like a minor
Yeah,
noble
it's up in
family.
Here.
It was like a minor noble family called like the Rose something because my sword is the.
Right. So
The
if you
Rose
were
Bud.
already planning on going to Withthron Renta to buy all of your shit, then this is like on the way. Right?
Yep.
So
Let's do
you
that.
can do it now if you want, or you can do it after we do all of this stuff.
Can we hire a big carriage too to transport all our shit with us? We
Yep,
can-
you can hire a carriage to transport you
Is
wherever
that fine,
you need to go.
Steven?
Fine.
We'll hire a carriage. We'll bring the gold or the silver with us. We can go to Wicthron Thorentha, buy all the shit that we need to buy, and then we go return this, and we'll come back.
Well, what else do we need to buy?
We need to buy armor for me, at least.
Oh, you can't buy that here?
No, it's got to be made in Wicthron Thorentha. or I
Okay,
gotta buy
fine.
it there.
Before we do that, can we go down to the local like gem or like smith or whatever in Pernissus? How many gems do they have for sale here?
We want to change for gems.
Yeah,
How many gems can we change for?
yeah.
Probably all of
I'm gonna buy every fucking gem in this goddamn city.
it. We're about to open up a gem
Buy
store.
the jeweler out of his gems and replace it with silver.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there are a couple of jewelry makers here, and they're the ones who usually own the gems. They'll do their own gem cutting if they have raw material, raw stones or whatnot. You have how much silver that you want to exchange?
106,200 silver.
As much as possible?
I'm sure we want to keep some silver, yeah.
Well, we'll keep some. But...
10,000 GP.
Yep.
So you can buy an equivalent. We're just going to call it like assorted gems and jewelry.
Okay.
Because it's going to be too complicated to break it down into what it is in each thing.
That's fine.
But that will massively reduce the weight of what you carry.
Okay.
Can I turn some of my gold into that as well, or should I keep 2,000? I need to turn some of my gold to that.
Yeah, we need to do that as well.
I have 2,000 gold that I would like to
Should
turn
keep
into that.
some gold.
We have
I have 100. I'll have an 195 after. Is that fine?
Right.
We
And
have
before
some
we do
gold
all
at our
this,
house too.
I do want to let you guys know what you're getting
Exchange
into.
rate.
What are we getting into?
So when you buy the stuff, you're going to buy it for one price. If you sell it, you'll probably end up selling it for maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but you might be difficult to unload, and you're not going to be able to necessarily drop all of this and be like...
Yeah, we don't plan on
You know,
going
you
to
have a
like a city
necklace.
and getting like 10,000 gold. It'd just be like if we want to trade out for 500, 1,000 gold at a time or something, right?
Right, so it'll be like stocks where you can't necessarily liquidate the entire thing at once. But
Sure.
sometimes you'll make a little bit more, sometimes you'll make a little less. Cool.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
feel like we should invest stuff though into like I don't know. I feel like that'd be smarter than
We
just
can
buying
invest-
a bunch of jewelry.
in a bit, but I think we need to, because we need to go to Wicthron Threnthar, we need to return the sword.
Yeah, we got
So
shit that we
get
need
it
to
the
do right now.
fuck
Let's
out
do
of-
it.
We need
yeah.
to get it the fuck out of silver. It's too much. Can't
Yeah.
carry it.
So how much
But yeah, we
silver
can
are we
invest
able to trade for?
And gold.
You can trade as much of it away as you want.
Okay.
For gems and jewelry.
I'm just gonna add. How much does this would this jewelry weigh? Gems.
Let me carry it.
Okay.
The jewelry, we're gonna just ballpark it here at, let's see. So every 750 silver coins will be 1 pound of jewelry.
Okay, so 106,200 divided by 750 means you would have 141 pounds of jewelry. Can you carry that much?
More than exists in the town right now. It's a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
Wait, that seems wrong. Right?
I divided
Hold on.
106,200 silver divided by 750. He said that 750 silver is equal to about 1 pound of jewelry, so it'd be 141.6.
I could probably handle that in some way. I'd have to exchange all my gold, though, as well.
Wait,
I
wait,
can
wait.
carry
Hold on,
some
hold on.
stuff.
We don't need.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna exchange your gold. Everybody can hold like 200 or 300 gold. That's okay, right? We should have some money on us. That's okay.
Okay, I have 2,000 gold. But yeah, I need to get rid of 2,000 gold somehow.
Okay,
so
wait.
I can
Okay,
be
hold
able
on.
to carry.
Can you give me like? Hold on. How much can I hold? Let me check.
Let me just show you my sheet.
Can you give me 200 gold?
Yeah,
Okay,
Okay,
take
take
200 gold from your character. Okay.
it's gone.
Okay, I have 200 gold on me now. How much do you have, Toki?
I have no gold.
Okay, how much gold can you hold without you being encumbered?
How much is it?
Kate, check as well. How much gold can you hold without becoming
Yeah,
encumbered?
hold on.
I put it in the sheet. This is before I subtracted. I have a lot of fucking potions that weigh a pound. I got thick rope that weighs.
Wait,
8
assorted
I can-
gems? Did you add weight to that? I don't see
It
it.
sounds like
I
you guys
haven't yet,
can
because we haven't done it yet.
explore all your
I can.
shit.
I
Maybe,
can weigh. I can carry 400 gold.
Okay, can you give her 400 gold off your sheet?
Yes.
Okay, you subtracted 200 from me, right?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
doing that right now.
Toki, how much gold can you hold? Kate, add 400 gold to your sheet.
Yeah, I did.
Literally like 40 something, 45?
Okay, give Kate, or give Lily like 40 gold, I guess is fine.
45,
Okay.
give me 45.
45 gold.
1595 minus 45. Okay, take it.
Okay, so
Woohoo!
you
I'm
have...
getting rid of some shit on my sheet as well. I'm getting rid of the pickaxes. Getting rid of shovels.
Okay.
The exchange, the big exchange.
Okay, wait. Those assorted gems you added to your sheet, you didn't give them a weight value, or?
I have not because we needed to. I thought we were going to exchange more gold. So I have 1,500 gold on me still. Do we want to exchange 1,000 gold into gems? And then I can add a weight to these as well?
Do they have enough gems to do this for all of our money, Koibu?
So I think what we're discovering here is that you're going to be cornering the entire jewelry market
Yep.
in town.
Yep.
You're gonna like buy out all of the existing jewelry, and then since you have a week while you're waiting for this guy to do this thing here, you're essentially going to have to set up like a booth somewhere and be like, "We're coming, sell your jewelry here. We'll buy it from you." And so you guys are sort of entering very abruptly the jewelry market in town.
Okay, well, we might not do that. What we could do is we could just buy like 50 pounds worth of jewelry, like enough to like buy out like a lot of their stock, but not everything. And then we can just like carry like 4,000 silver with us or something, or
Yeah.
40,000
That
silver.
makes more sense. If you
Yeah.
bring it down to only 50 pounds of jewelry bought, then you can buy everything on the dock and everything in the shops for what is produced in this week.
Okay, that's
Do you
fine.
think it'd be reasonable for it to be 100 gold per 1 pound of jewelry, or of like 1 pound of gems,
He said 750 silver is 1 pound.
which is 75?
Right, so it's not
versus...
just gems that you're getting
Jewelry
gems and
and shit.
jewelry. So
Okay.
sometimes jewelry is like a fancy gold necklace, and the value of it is going to be like 50% higher than the value of the raw gold. So I just did.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I did
So,
it as if it was 50%.
How much weight should I have right now? Can you also add 1,000 gold to that so I can carry 550 gold on me and then the weight of the gems and shit?
Wait, what?
So we have 100,000. We have 106,220 silver, correct?
Yeah.
I would like to also add 1,000 gold to that. And how much of gems can we get?
Oh, wait. Okay, do you want to just, like, take all the gold off your sheet and we can just have this all on, like, the...
Yeah, someone's gonna carry it though, is the issue.
Okay, sure. Wait. Okay, real quick. How much gold are you holding right
1,500. 1,550.
Why don't we just consolidate everybody's money into
Yep.
one character sheet?
Yes,
So
mine
we
probably.
got the traveling party sheet, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
put your money in there. Who's
Cool.
got copper? Anyone got copper?
now? No.
Yeah,
Wait. We're not putting all our money in there. We want to hold as much as we can individually so everyone has some gold on them, right?
Right.
I think
this
he
way,
just
at
wants
least
to
it's
see
not
it.
going to be a confusion of how much money, who's got what where. You can have, this is our pot, now let's distribute it appropriately. If that makes sense.
Oh.
Okay, so wait. So are people holding on to their individual gold, or...
I was going to suggest you to consolidate all of your money, figure out what you have, how you want to distribute it, and then distribute it.
Yeah, okay, wait.
rather than-
Okay, so Kate and Lily and me are all holding the max amount of gold we can hold right now,
Correct.
okay? Okay. Mr. Mouton, are you looking at the traveling party sheet?
Yes.
Okay, click under bio, okay?
Yep.
And
here.
look under additional features and traits, okay?
I'm in there.
Okay.
There's treasure right below that.
Okay. All right, so under there then, so we have 106,200 silver, okay?
Got it.
And you still have all of the gold on your sheet,
Correct.
right?
That I should, yes.
Okay. You still have that on your sheet, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to trade out. You said we could trade out. How much can we get in gems, like reasonably, without having to like set up a booth to buy everybody's jewelry? Koibu?
We said this is the equivalent of...
Did you say 50 pounds of gems?
Right, and you're...
And 50
Was-
pounds of gems is 750 silver, or I'm sorry, it's 750 silver per pound of about like
Yes.
assorted
Right.
gems and stuff. So that's
right, so that's 37,500.
37,500. Okay, so 106,200 minus 37,500. Okay, so that leaves us with, I'm changing this to 68,700
Got it.
silver.
And I have 50 pounds of gems.
Yep, 68,700. What the fuck? Why isn't this writing much? Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, silver and 50 pounds of gems. Okay, so this is stuff that we have right now that nobody's holding. Can you add 50 pounds of assorted
I
gems
did.
to your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
Um,
encumbered.
Really? Pound of
Unless...
assorted gems.
Let me see how much I am.
Wait, what? How much are you encumbered by?
It's like a decent amount. Hold on. I should have done another
Well,
one.
wait a second. You have you said you're holding gold too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can
So
you
if I got rid of 500 gold, I would still be encumbered.
Okay, can you get rid how much gold are you holding right now?
1,500. 1,550.
Exact. Okay. I'm going to take that off your sheet and I'm adding it to the character sheet, okay?
Okay.
And
It's
I'm
off.
going okay, and then I'm removing the 50 pounds of gems because you have that added. You have 50 pounds
Yes, I have
written.
50 gems on
Okay.
it, and I'm good.
Oh, you're no longer encumbered, right?
Nope.
Okay. We're going to take a carriage, you said, to Wicthron Rantha. Holy Jesus, whatever that place is called, okay? And we have what? Hello. Oh. We have we're in that carriage. We're going to have 67,000 silver and 1,550 gold. That's on nobody's sheet right now. That's just going to be loaded into the carriage. Is that okay?
Yes, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to take a carriage. Why are we going to Wicthron Rantha? Because you need to get armor?
I need to get armor. We also need to visit the Rose people, so might as well go up there. It's
Okay.
on the way.
And then we can get more gems up there as well, okay? Sounds
Yes.
good?
And your main
Yeah.
quest is also right in that area as well.
Well,
Yes.
that's a ways away. Okay, let's do that. We took our long rest here, though. We're going to wait and see while we buy up gems and all that shit.
Yep. Yep, whole week of rest taken. You've got a guy scouting out the woods, waiting for you, looking for stuff. And at the end of the week, he comes back with fuck all.
With fuck
Literally
all?
fuck all. Yeah, he comes back empty-handed, kind of grumpy. He's looking at you like maybe you just sent him on like a walkabout for funsies.
First of all, it's not for funsies. We paid this motherfucker 400 gold, and he has the book that said... What?
It was going to be 5% plus 400 gold on discovery of the place. He doesn't get paid for not accomplishing something.
Okay, I'll add 400 gold back.
Yeah, add 400 gold back.
I was under the impression that we were just paying 400
Who's
gold.
gonna pay them?
Okay, 19.
No, you pay him if he actually does his job.
Okay.
Well, we
Damn.
should probably, to keep him happy, we should probably
throw him
pay
50.
him 100.
Let's throw him
Yeah.
50 gold, okay?
We throw him 50 gold.
Yeah.
We're at even 1900 gold.
Yeah, so he can be chill. We get our diary back.
You
Add the
know-
diary to your fucking character
I'm
I'm
sheet.
adding
sure.
it. It's another pound. Yep.
Okay.
As diary.
Okay, then can we carriage on up to to Wikipedia Ranthanthra or whatever?
Wicthron Marenta?
Yes.
So if I tell you, Koibu, that this assorted gems and is worth 50 pounds, you have a number in your head of probably what it's going to be worth, right?
I've got it.
I
I wrote it down in the character backstory that 1 pound of assorted gems is about 750 silver.
Okay, thank you. Got it.
Yeah, and then I will throw some dice at it and
all
randomize
good.
the value a little bit here and there.
How much
We
do you
could maybe,
Oh, God.
when we go to the capital, we might be able to turn these gems in for like way more expensive fucking ones that weigh way less. So.
Yes, you will have a better weight to cost ratio with things produced in Wicthron Renta, and you'll have almost limitless supply.
Sounds good.
How much is a carriage?
Carriage.
Private carriage for the 4 of you is probably going to be like 2 gold a day.
With guards.
From Pernissus, you want guards?
Yes.
Guards. Wow, we're fucking rich.
Light infantry, like regular mercenaries, are 1 gold a day to hire. So you want to hire some
We want
guards,
6 of them.
and a carriage. That's 8 gold a day. It'll take you 2 days to get to Von Dundasir,
Okay.
and then
That's nothing. Nothing, Koibu.
yeah. This is what happens
So
when you got
16
cash.
gold I'm taking off the party sheet.
Wait.
What's
There's also the
this?
cost for the carriage as well.
Economics.
We're going to Wicthron Thorentha, by the way.
2 plus 7. Yeah. Divided by 20 miles a day. It'll take you 8, 9 days total from Pernissus to Wicthron Marenta. So 9 times, what do we say, 8 gold a day?
Yeah.
Is 72 gold, and you guys can be there with other people to deal with encounters for you and keep them at bay.
Can I take that off, Steven?
Yeah, take it off, go.
Okay, thank you. We did it.
Yep, but much like social distancing, the presence of guards does actively keep the monsters away, so you run into no encounters, because who the fuck is going to attack a carriage surrounded by 6 armed guards, right?
Sounds good.
Badass.
Wait,
Yeah.
did you
So-
subtract the gold Mouton
I did.
from your
Off the-
character sheet?
Mhm.
No, off the treasure sheet.
Oh, it just updated for me. Sorry. Okay, cool. All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are on the 30th of May, and you guys are in Wicthron Marenta.
Wow, we've been traveling. It's
Yep.
been like 6 months.
Okay, Mouton, half plate. How much does it cost?
I think 500, Koibu. Stop objectifying me, chat.
350 for half plate.
350 gold. Subtracted off the party sheet?
Yes, it's
Yep,
gone.
And it'll also take another about week of downtime while they mold it to fit him.
Sure, no
'cause It's got
problem.
to be crafted for his bulking body.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
Also,
Okay, I pay them.
I would like to buy a shield. I understand I can't wear it yet, but I would like to buy one. How much does the shield cost?
5 gold. I'm the one
10
subtracting.
gold.
Yep.
Okay, 10 gold. It's
10
gone.
gold. Let's go, Koibu. 6-second shopping rounds, all right?
Love it. Fucking love it.
Okay, I'm going to add a shield to my sheet without having it equipped.
Do Lily or Katerino want anything?
Do you guys need to buy anything for your characters?
How much does half plate weigh, Koibu?
Hmm.
Or I can look it up. It's fine. Oh wait, you might have to.
40 pounds.
Oh my.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Half plate doesn't weigh 40 pounds.
It should be like 20.
It weighs 25 pounds. We're gonna use our 2E economics and weight systems for these armors, because half plate That's cray-cray. You're not actually getting half plate. You're getting like a breastplate that you wear over you with maybe some like pauldrons and some knee guards or whatever.
Can we start exchanging my current assorted gems for some fucking dank jewels that cost more and way the fuck less?
Ooh.
It'll be easier to exchange silver for jewels, but you can do jewels for jewels if you want.
Let's do
I would
silver
like to
for
do
jewels first.
All of it. Yeah, silver for jewels first.
Okay.
I want the dankest shit.
So yes, here if you want to go down to the nice
Damn,
parts of
we're
town,
rich.
which you guys can do now because you're wearing silk clothes and people aren't going to be like throwing you out of shops just because you're a dirty looking peasant.
Good.
We look
you can
nice.
get fancy shit.
Kel
you can
Lenny.
get 100. You can get 500 GP to the pound here.
Thank God.
500 GP to the pound.
Yes, so
Yes.
5,000 silver to the pound. This is nice shit. This is like the fancy things. Like each necklace is 100 GP. You know, people walking
Okay.
around.
But
wearing
do you have this separated on your
$10,000
sheet? You've got like
I'm going
pound.
to. Yes,
so-
I have assorted gems currently, but we need to exchange those after. I'll exchange them after.
Okay.
Very nice gems.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Can we
Okay.
just wait? Can we just change out everything then and just get really nice shit?
Yes.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. So you need to take all of your assorted gems. Okay. How much? Wait.
Well, let's do the gems and or let's do the gold first. and
no.
silver.
Let's just get it all in one unit, and then we'll go
Okay,
from one
I
unit
have
to
50 pounds of assorted gems. Which
Okay. You have 50 pounds of assorted gems times 750. So remove that from your sheet. That's 37,500 plus
Gone.
68,700 is 106,200 silver. Okay? Yes?
So,
Koibu has to make rolls on those, but
so what I'm saying is that you have just bought out all of the jewelry of Pernissus, and now you're coming to Withdrawn Renta, and you're flooding the market with cheap jewelry. If you want to do it all in one go, you're going to take a loss on this shit.
Okay, how much of a loss?
You'll lose about 30%.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a big loss.
Nope, that's fine. So 37,500.
what?
37,500
Wait.
times what?
That's not.
We're spending so much on
Okay.
this. We have 10,000. We have so much
yeah,
gold.
okay.
Like,
Why don't we
yeah.
just buy out all the jewelry and stuff right now, and then we come back tomorrow and flood it with our cheap shit? That
Because
should
they're not going to
probably cut
replenish
down
their
the
stocks
loss.
in one day. This probably takes weeks or months, would be my
Months.
my imagination.
Okay.
Yeah, just fuck it. Just convert. Okay,
Take it.
so we're gonna lose about 12,000 silver doing this. Okay.
It's fine. Fuck it.
Okay. So
What the hell? What are you guys doing?
It's just gonna take too much time to.
that's
care
fine. Yeah. So we have 94,000 Koibu, 94,950 silver afterwards. Okay. Yes.
We can
And
put
gold
all
or
of
no?
our shit
No.
in our.
Yes, and silver.
Why
Okay.
don't we just take all of our shit to?
Because we just need to get this done. We're not gonna spend
just need to
12
get it done.
hours
We
managing. Yeah, we just need to get this
can't
done. Yeah, we're not gonna do this for
carry
10
That
hours. Yeah.
take too long.
Yeah, okay. We have 1,468 gold, which is the equivalent of 14,680 silver, right?
So just add it.
Koibu? It's times 10?
Sorry, I was
That's fine.
I was talking to people in chat.
No
I'm
problem.
sure you're right.
Okay.
Stop it.
So we have
Whatever you want.
109,630 silver, okay? So, Mr. Mouton, if we do very nice gems, 5,000 silver is 1 pound, right? So if we do 109,000 silver divided by 5,000, we can get about, if Koibu lets us round up because we took a massive 20% loss, we can get 22 pounds of very nice
Yeah,
gems.
that's some good
And
shit.
that is
Some
110,000
good Kino
silver.
shit.
Koibu, is there a place where we can purchase magic items or get items enchanted?
No, magic items cannot be bought. Usually, there's not really an open market for it. The few times people have tried to set up magic shops, they've been instantly raided by the closest adventurer who thought they could just fireball the whole place and steal everything after it burns down.
Well,
And
who
they
would
did.
ever do something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Can we get back on this? 22. Koibu, how much am I adding?
If Koibu is okay with it, so right now this rounds to 21.926 pounds. If
so
we just say,
this would leave us
if
with
we-
no gold. We should probably keep some gold. Yeah. For
well,
you-
I have
you
200 gold.
guys?
I'll give you my gold. Don't worry.
Okay, whatever. That's fine.
So you are adding in the. Hold on here.
So right now,
The
Koibu, we have
assorted
one.
silver that you had. Yeah.
Uh huh.
That
Right
was
now we have
750.
109,630 silver, and you're telling me 5,000 silver is about a pound of nice gems.
Yes.
So if we round that up to 110,000, you'd basically be giving us 370 silver for free. Although we've already lost like 30,000 silver to the 30%. Yeah. Then we would have 22 pounds of very nice gems, and that would be about yeah, that would be it.
Is that fine?
500. 5,000 to the pound. It'd be 22 pounds of
Yes.
gems.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah. So record it as
I have
fine
it.
jewelry.
Yep.
And then you have 22 instances of 1 pound of fine jewelry.
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
even put 5,000 to the pound. But yeah,
I have it.
22
If that's already recorded on the thing, just put fine jewelry and then we're good. Okay, you have 22
got it.
pounds of that?
Woo!
Yes, we're good.
Okay, I've deleted every extra silver and gold and all that shit we have. You're holding all of the fine jewelry, right?
I have it all.
Okay. Are shields really 6 fucking pounds, Koibu?
Yes.
Can I spend a lot of money to get an extra nice shield that is made of a firmer material that weighs less?
There are mithril shields around, but their prices are astronomical, and there probably isn't one available for sale here.
How
Wait,
astronomical are we
check.
talking?
Because that gives, I think, it's like a +1, Steven, and I could use that as well if you.
Ooh. Mithril shields.
It's the capital, Koibu.
The capital.
It is going to be 28 million to make a 6-pound mithril shield.
I think we're good.
Would have been 6 pounds.
28
as a
million?
shield.
What is that, 2,800
Yeah.
gold?
280,000 gold.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Mithril is an extremely rare item. The only people who can really afford things made out of mithril are kings and queens.
If we have that, we
280?
will get fucking killed in the streets.
280,000 gold?
Yeah.
How do you get mithril?
By
There is
killing more
one
Daves.
mithril mine in Arcadia.
We're gonna buy
It
it.
is in Mystria, the country at which you are at war against. It is over here. I'm going to bring you to it. To Sky Peak, this mountaintop here. In this mountain, mithril is mined under the closest and most guarded of territories and secrets. Not only that, the dragon that rules this territory knows this is the only mithril source and keeps a careful watch on it from afar.
Whoa.
Okay, that's fine. Mouton, what is your weight right now?
We should go raid it.
I am at 83.
Can I give you a 6-pound shield to hold on to for me?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes?
hold on. I did my math wrong. I mixed up my chambers. It's not 100. It's not 28 million.
Okay.
Sorry. I
Uh-oh.
fucked up my numbers.
Hold on.
I put the weight in the price and the price in the weight category. It is 1,700 gold for a mithril shield.
1,700 gold.
1,700 gold. I messed up.
Okay, we could buy.
We
that.
can buy 2 of those.
If there was one available for sale here.
Where
Right?
would they normally be sold at?
Well, that's the thing. There's not normally sold. It's like, where do you go buy a tank? It's not
Well,
Well,
like,
I'd
we
go to
just
the
bought
military. What do you mean we got a
all-
private
No.
military-industrial
We
complex?
just bought all this fine jewelry. Can't we just talk to the guy who just sold us like the finest jewelry in the land? He might know somebody.
yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. All
There
right.
we go.
So
the
how do you
5
approach
in.
this conversation, Lenny?
I'm letting Nevitz do it.
I'll do it.
Nevitz, how do you broach this topic?
I imagine I would probably have to have Toki with me, because even though we look nice, she like carries that air of aristocracy about her, right?
Did they just not sell it to anyone?
Well, Toki, would you just ask? Say, me and my friends do a lot of fighting for sport. Where can we get a fine mithril shield? Ask him, Toki.
Go, Toki, go!
To engage in recreational activities which involve hunting, you know. And we would like to know where we can get a mithril shield.
A mithril shield for recreational hunting?
Oh, you know, my family has high tastes and just wants the best for us.
I haven't heard of a family with tastes this high before. What did you say your family name was?
Oh.
Pichu.
Pichu.
She was getting put on the
He
map.
ponders to himself.
Yeah.
Know this family?
He knows that we just fucking.
Yeah, we just bought like
20
so
Oh,
much.
you guys have money. He's just wondering if he knows the Pichu family.
Well, you know what? All the
That's
gold
okay.
spends the same, so maybe he should wonder a little bit less.
I'll
Oh.
just speed it up.
These guys
Yeah.
aren't capitalists. They are monarchists. They care more about social standing than they do about wealth, which is why they fell apart in the industrial age.
Well,
Okay. So, mithril shields. The only person or group of people who might have that in town right now would be perhaps one of the royal guards. I don't know them all by name, but I do know some of them have mithril arms and armor. You might have to buy it off of the one of the royal guardsmen.
I don't know if they're gonna sell that to us.
Is that the only way?
We can try.
Yeah, but is that the
Well,
only
there's certainly no way of acquiring new mithril during this time. You'll have to find someone who already has it, and it might be a soldier there. Maybe the queen has some spare mithril lying around.
Oh, we should go talk to the queen.
I don't know if the queen would give us any. Is it better to just bribe one of the guards?
Smile.
Well, we could, rather than bribe, because we don't want to get into some scary, weird shit. So, like, say you bribe a guard, say they're dishonored, you find out their shield is missing, and then we're walking around with a shield. Like, we just don't want that. Like, we're in good standing, I think, with almost everybody around the world right now, to my understanding, I think, right? We've done missions for a baroness, we paid off Zaz's debt to another queen or
Yeah, we have a
baroness.
pretty good lead.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're in
true.
good standing with so many people.
Voa's kind of cool. Wow,
yeah.
you're in Voa?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, we get a lot of social cred right now.
Yeah.
We could just
Okay.
literally, you could just
Times
go and talk.
tweets.
Why are you giving us that face, Koibu? Are we not in good standing with someone?
No. You're in plenty of fine standing, but you are sort of tentatively on this mission for the royal family, which involves like delivering a person to them without being seen as associated with them. That's why there's that other third party that you would drop off Kelpochi at.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Okay, let's
approaching the queen might sort of ruin your cover of never having met her.
Well, I think Toki's already royalty. If she can just go and ask the queen if they have like any mithril armor or shields like in the treasury, and then see if we can just buy it off them. No.
we should really prioritize the mission and not.
We have
talk to the
plenty of
queen
time.
all
They
of it.
literally told us that we've got plenty of time on it. Oh, in terms of not talking to the queen, I mean, we've already Toki's already communicated with royalty several times. I think we've actually talked to like the queen before, haven't we? Isn't that who Toki paid her debt off with, or was that?
No, that was the Baroness.
Baroness.
Oh.
Does
I
Mithril give
think-
you an AC bonus on a shield, Koibu? I guess.
Does what?
The
Waste all the
mithril?
time. Yeah. Does he give you an AC
It'll
shield?
give you a bonus against metal weapons. Yeah.
Perhaps.
It might not be worth their
Bonus of
time,
one.
Steven.
Perhaps we could disguise ourselves when talking to them. I have a spell for that.
Nah, fuck
Or-
it. Too much. Let's just go turn in the
wait.
sold. Let's just fucking turn in the sold.
We're gonna go turn in the sword and
We'll
we're
do
gonna
that
get
next.
Mithril shield there.
Fuck it, yeah.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Did you add a 6-pound shield to your character? Moon? Okay, I'm deleting it from my
You guys
sheet
are
then.
shielding it.
Fuck off.
Okay,
Get it the fuck off, Steven, now!
I've gotten it the fuck off.
All right. Now back onto the road
Yep.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
let's
hire
go.
the people.
You're saying
Wait, do we want to hire the people?
mercenaries and everything?
No, we don't need mercenaries and shit. We can just go.
Do we want a carriage at least?
Why?
No, never mind. Go, Koibu.
All right, cool. It's going to be about 2 days to the little village
Mhm.
out in between Fenden and Grumpern, where you will be able to find the
Wait.
family that this sword used to belong to.
Should we maybe hire mercenaries just so that there's no way that we, like, time is more valuable than money?
What do you?
It's like 6 gold or less.
Or protection?
Well, yeah, because no one attacked us last time because we were guarded, yeah.
Wait, are we gonna be too scared to fight anyone now? Like, that's not the.
Where's the
No,
last-
but isn't it more convenient to spend like 2 or 3 gold than to fight?
Fuck it. Okay,
And
you're
waste
right.
your spells.
Yep, true.
You have to take it off your character sheet. I don't have it anymore.
All right, I'll take off 2 gold. Do we want to hire 2? 3?
If you want to keep people at bay, you're going to need like 6 people.
Sure.
Oh.
Six people in a
Okay.
carriage. What's the cost per day, Koibu?
So it's going to be 6 plus a carriage. That's going to be 8 a day, and you're going to be traveling 2 days there, 2 days back. So 8
32.
times 4 is 32 gold.
Okay, 32
That's
gold,
fine,
Katerino.
right? Okay.
Boom, done.
Carriage
Okay.
your ass over. All right.
You carriage your ass over to the Carrick family. They are located deep within the North Grove, partway between Fenden and Grumpern. You got to take some weird side-ass trails to get there. But eventually, you will arrive at a tiny little town out in the middle of the woods. The people here seem maybe a little bit panicked. When you first approach on your carriage, they like pop up out of the fields and look at you sort of surprised. They see the guards, but then you seem fairly non-threatening and their shoulders will relax and they won't be quite as stiff. And you can make your way into the town center. You are attracting quite a bit of attention from the locals who keep their distance from you as you arrive.
Let's.
Chores done. Time to
As we
murder.
should.
We're looking for the house of the family who would have. I think I've written down that it's called Sarek's sword. We're looking for the house of the family that would have this. The Rose family, I think we said, or there was a rose engraved on the handle. So
Carrick is the family name.
Carrick, not Sarek. Okay, Carrick. Yep.
We're looking for Carrot. We're looking for big
Carrot.
carrots.
With a K. Carrot.
Big carrots, Koibu.
Find some
Big old carrots.
Sure. There's only one noble family in this town, and they are the one that owns the little village. They have a manor, a little bit reserved from the removed from the rest of the town on a slight hill, with the trees cut down around it. So they've got a nice 150 foot view from their house at the surrounding lands. They can't be ambushed or taken by surprise. There's a slow stone wall, maybe 10 feet tall, that goes around their little manor. It looks like it is a brand new wall that has just been put in place. And there are 2 guards that you can see on top of the wall looking down at you as you enter the village.
All right.
Lenny shines the sword at them.
Wait, can I? Oh, wait. Before we approach, can I ask Lenny? Lenny,
Yes.
I feel that this is my mission bestowed from the gods, and I request that I hand the sword myself.
You left the sword in the grotto. I will be handing the sword over.
As your boss, I'll take that sword, Lenny.
I looked at Nevitz, the real boss.
Nevitz kind of scratches his head. I mean, he is the boss. Maybe the gods will shine favor on him or some shit. I don't know, Lenny. Let him turn in the sword. It's okay.
We went through hell together, Mouton.
I hand you the sword even though you're too baby to pick it up.
Listen, I was going through some shit, okay?
Okay, go! Turn it in!
Just fucking
Okay.
turn it in if you want to turn it in.
Turn it
Don't
in.
make this an
Let's
hour-long
go!
thing.
Turn it in!
Katerino,
We're
though.
turning in the sword!
Stop
Jesus.
yelling!
Yeah, stop yelling,
Right.
Mouton. It's not League.
The group approaches the gate. One of the guards comes down and calls out to you, "Who goes there? What is your business?"
Hello, I am Daff, leader of various operations agency, and I believe my team and I have found something that belongs to the family of Carrick.
Oh?
I'll shine the sword. Here it is. Woohoo! Sword.
He squints his eyes and steps forward. Are you like doing this from inside of the wagon, just sort of waving out, or did you
No,
like, walk
I'll
out of
just
the wagon?
I'll just kind of beckon him closer, I suppose. I mean, it's kind of hard to just
Alright.
wave a sword, yeah?
Yeah, are you in the wagon or out of the wagon? Is what I'm
Out of the
asking.
wagon.
Out of the wagon. Okay, cool. He'll come over, take a look at the sword, and then give a bit of a gasp, seeing the treasure that you have in hand, and beckon you forward quickly and hurry inside the gate, welcoming you and your men into the keep.
Yo.
Right. You can get brought into the manor itself, which is maybe a little bit run down. You are left in a nice waiting room while the guard runs upstairs to gather the matriarch of the family here. A few minutes later, the matriarch arrives. She has been informed of what you guys have brought and approaches you with trepidation. I think that's the right word. This woman is maybe like 5'2", 100 pounds, 74 years old. So she's sort of this older, frail lady. She's definitely seen better days. Her face is really wrinkled, long gray hair. She looks like she's on the brink of death. Like she's probably not going to make it to 75. And she sees the sword in Daph's hand. Young man,
Yes.
where did you find that?
Where do we find it, Koibu? We're on an island.
Oh, I thought you had this fucking handled, Katerino.
Yeah, my friends and I, you see, we were on an island that I can't remember the name of. And well, we found it buried in the sand, and my
That's not
friend
true.
Yes, it is.
We found it in the mud near.
Yeah, it was in the sand. We were drinking from it.
We don't
Anyway.
drink sand.
Okay.
We
anyway,
actually
doesn't
found
matter.
it. Well,
It
why not
doesn't
tell
matter.
her
Shut
the
the fuck
truth?
up, Mouton!
If you're gonna do this right, if you're gonna do it for your gods, might as well fucking do it right, Katerino.
Listen,
Why
I'm
don't you tell
trying my
him?
best, okay?
Okay, well then
Shut
let
up,
me
let me
correct you
handle
and
it.
tell her.
Let me handle
Lenny
it,
keeps
okay?
speaking, and he speaks up. We found it near the Cindy River.
We found it near the city river. My friend Toki here, she identified your crest, and we brought it to you as soon as possible, my lady.
It's the
Woman.
right thing to do.
I wasn't trying not to tell the truth. I'm not trying to be scummy, Mouton. I don't remember, okay? Leave me
Go.
alone. Let
They
me do
told
my
him.
thing.
In character only.
In character only, I told them.
This was my grandfather's sword. And you brought it here to me?
Yes, it has your crest on it, my lady.
It's yours.
She looks in disbelief and then gingerly reaches out to hold the blade.
I'll hand it to him.
It's a little heavy for her, but she manages to hold it and says to you, I have no words of gratitude that would suffice. I think a lesser person would have simply swiped it for themselves. What inspired you to return it to me?
Doing the right thing.
You
It belongs
can see
here.
Tears come to the old woman's eyes. You are a fine young man. Do you know that?
My
Your
crew.
father is proud of you.
Yes, yes. I couldn't have done it without my crew. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? I am matriarch Carrick. Who are you? Who has done me such great a service?
We are VOA, various operations agency, and we do various operations. I am Daff, the leader, and these are my friends.
Daff and friends, welcome. Welcome to our little humble village. Please, stay as long as you need. Is there anything I can do for you?
If I could ask a question, I'm curious. How could such a fine sword end up in the middle of a pond?
I couldn't say how it got into a pond. But my grandfather went out as part of a brigade to the Crawlog Peak many years ago, long before you were born. And unfortunately, he and his brigade suffered a terrible defeat, and their bodies were never recovered. How the sword made its way from that battlefield to a pond, I do not know.
Well, I'm
it's
glad
such,
it's found its way back here.
well, it's such a finely crafted blade. I'm sure that the other men that were dispatched with him probably spoke highly of it. It seems so strange that such a sword could just make its way to the bottom of a river with nobody knowing about it.
We knew that it was lost when he was lost, and what are we going to do? Fine brigade of our youngest and best soldiers, armed with magical weapons, died out there.
How did they die? What were they? You said they were going to the Krollrog Peak?
Yes.
Do you know what they were killed by? What were they dispatched for?
The story goes that a very young dragon had taken up presence there and wanted to make it its home. And the nearby lords thought it was a bad idea and put together a group of heroes to drive it off. My grandfather was in the vanguard, there to lead the mission on the peak itself. They went out and didn't come back. However, the dragon was seen elsewhere that same day, so it is probable that he died to minions of the dragon, the mercenaries, the lowland creatures, dragon employs, conscripts, forces to do its dirty work.
Okay.
Since there were no survivors from the battle, I couldn't tell you how exactly he died, or where he died, or what to. But his lack of return was indicative of his death.
Interesting, okay. And what does your family specialize in? What do you guys do best? I imagine most, like, or not royal families, but noble families will, like, have, like, some higher level professions or something, or access to... No? Just worthless fucks that just leech on society?
Awesome.
Huh. Perhaps if we're ever through the area, we have a place to rest or something sometime, or...
You will always have a home here.
Thank you.
I whispered at Nevitz. So that's it? We don't get anything?
Nevitz elbows him in the, I guess, upper thigh. Okay.
Well, yes, thank you very much. And we hope you find a good place for your sword. Goodbye. Bye.
I have a granddaughter.
Okay.
Plan on giving it to her on her 18th birthday.
Good.
How
What
old
else
is
do you
she
plan
now?
on giving to her on her 18th birthday?
I haven't really thought. It's still quite a ways off. But
Okay.
I know that she will one day be the heir to our family, and she should have a token to lead us by.
Mhm. How old is she now?
17.
No, so it'll be soon.
Quite
Okay.
soon, yes.
Well, and make sure to let us know. We'll come to the birthday party.
Yes, you must come, please, please.
Okay,
The hero
all right.
found her sword must arrive. Her birthday is in August, the 13th of August, actually.
We will be here the 13th of August.
Alright, we're done.
What month is it right now?
Let's go. Let's
you're
go,
at
guys.
May.
Where are you
Very
gonna
end
go?
of May.
Okay,
It's
and
actually
then
at the beginning of April now.
cool. All right. Well, I think our work here is done, guys. I think it's time for us to leave.
Toki's
We got
like half a
fucking
withering
fucked.
look.
What do you mean we got fucked? We did a good.
I
fucking
lost a
deed.
+2 sword.
That's
already
what we
got
were
an amazing
going
magical
to do
weapon.
the whole time.
This is shit.
What?
That
It's
was
a
the
good
plan.
deed. That really matters.
Fuck the
right?
good deeds. I do enough good deeds in my other.
Wait, your
campaign.
other weapon was already superior to this one, wasn't it?
No, I only had a +1.
Oh well.
Only a +1.
Sucks for you. Okay, can we
The
leave?
person who does all the
We're
damage
done. We've done a
only
good deed.
+1.
We're good. We're leaving.
Listen, we needed to do a good deed. This is
Fuck
it.
a
We're
good
fine.
deed.
Okay, can we go to visit
can-
our friend the wizard, and then we'll do our main quest?
You want to cruise down back to the Frostlands and
Yes.
go talk to Wizard Bro?
And then
Let's
go, and
go.
then yeah.
Alright, so 2 days later, you'll be back in Wicthron Renta. And you want to keep this charade going with the guards and the wagons?
What do you think?
And you got to go all the
It'll
way back
take
down
a while.
to Sierra Solwick.
I want to get my armor.
Can we take the guards to with us to Bondundus here? Oh yeah, Mr. Moon can pick up his armor.
Oh yeah, you can pick up your armor.
All right, good.
So do you want to go to Bondundasir or to Solwick?
Well, Solwick, I guess. It's about the same either way, right?
Yeah. That'll take you another 5 days times 8 gold is another 42 gold.
All right.
Okay.
In cost to bring everyone there.
Yep. Let's go.
42? Did you say?
Yep. 42 gold.
Yes. Another 8 days. And we're at Solwick.
Yep. And then we're gonna make the journey south to meet our buddy in the Cinder Spring, the Cabot
Woohoo!
Moore. Is that his name?
When you arrive in Solwick, though, as you pull in and get ready to, shelter up at a nice tavern here,
Mhm.
Toki, you notice someone that you recognize. Give me a charisma check.
Toki's very charismatic.
You don't notice it.
You recognize this.
Yeah, no.
Wait, that's a
gentleman.
charisma save.
It's
Same
same.
thing?
Yeah. She might actually have a bonus if it's a saving throw. You
You
recognize
should totally
this
roll
guy.
again.
Go ahead. Sorry. Recognize the guy?
Yeah, but you can't quite place him. He's a middle-aged, upper middle-aged gentleman, silver hair, fine clothing, but you don't know where you know him from, but it sort of like pings off on you uncomfortably.
Uncomfortably.
Yeah, this is not like oh, hey, there's that guy. Didn't we go drinking? This is more of like I recognize this face and I have like an innate kind of caution sense around him.
Toki's gonna walk behind Lenny. Away from the view.
Okay.
Is that
Lenny
what
goes
it
to
is?
hold Toki's hand.
Passing through the crowd.
Oh, we
with a
still have my
couple of
Goblin
guards
Dave, don't
at
we?
His side.
Your what?
We got my
Oh,
Goblin
did you
Dave.
sell? You were gonna sell Goblin Dave.
We were gonna
It's
sell him.
slavery.
Did we get to sell him, or can I keep him?
Can I keep
You
him?
probably were able to.
I
sell
would've
him in
kept
slave
him.
markets in the main town.
Okay.
Oh, you want to keep him?
Yeah, I'll keep him in a blanket. I'll hold him. Baby.
Wait, you're gonna be carrying a goblin with us throughout all of our
No,
fucking travel?
dude.
Fucking kill him.
Okay.
I'll cut his
Dude,
throat.
Lenny
We killed the
is-
goblin. In a
Wait,
gruesome way. We
he
tortured-
literally said that we
All
could
right.
sell him in the market. Why not just take
Okay,
the
then
1 gold
we
or whatever?
sell the goblin. We sell him in the market.
All right. You can add 3 gold to your character sheet.
I'm adding it to
3
mine.
gold.
Thank you.
That's good.
Jesus.
Woohoo.
May his life be hell.
All right. You see this guy. You don't remember who he is. He's got a pair of armed guards with him, and he's walking through town as you're coming in this way. Your paths cross He doesn't seem to see you or recognize you or anything. He doesn't look in your way, and just keeps walking down the street.
Do we
Okay.
see Toki kind of recognize this guy, or is it just...
Give me a charisma check of your own.
Fuck.
11. You notice that Toki does a weird thing where she goes to like stand behind someone. It's a little unusual, but you might not associate it with a person.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll ask if...
Can I argue that because my passive perception is 20, I should notice if these guys are looking, so I should take a glance as well.
But no one's looking at anyone other than Toki.
Yeah, but wouldn't I have noticed?
Toki doing that? Maybe you can make me an active. Oh, 16, yeah.
active
You've
perception
noticed
check?
Toki is sort of like following this guy with her eyes.
Sure.
All right. Toki, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just a guy.
Do you
Come
know
on,
him?
Miss Toki, let's continue.
Let's just continue on. Tokyo looks uncomfortable.
You want to hold my hand, Miss Toki?
I like that very much, Lenny.
I hold Toki's hand.
Aww.
Daff, how does that make you feel?
Daff isn't jealous.
I wink at Daff.
To Daff,
That's way too obvious,
to
though.
Daff, Lenny is like a 5-year-old kid, so this is like a
Yeah.
mother holding her child's hand.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
That's how it should be.
All right. You guys pull up into a nice dusty tavern here in Solwick. It's kind of quiet on the inside. There's wind chimes near the front door and near a window that's a little bit open. You can settle down with your guardsman, your carriage driver, and all that jazz, and talk about what you want to do in the future. You guys are planning on heading through the Frostlands back to Cinder Springs.
Yep.
So naturally, your carriage driver and your men-at-arms are a little curious about their future employment with you at this point. Are
we're
they
gonna-
going to keep working with you? Is this the end of days
No,
for
we'll
them?
send them back. We just needed to travel to here, and then we'll walk our way through the Frostlands. We've already done it like several times before, so.
Sure. You won't need us here on your return, if you return.
No, we should be okay.
Maybe if you want to wait for free, maybe we'll use you again.
Well, it's been a couple of days of good work. Might take a load off for a little while.
See you in a few days, maybe.
Aw.
They will part ways with you here and head
give
to a
them a
separate tavern so they'll hug you back.
Aww.
Some of
Wait, did we get any XP? Oh, wait, you'll do XP later.
This is kind of cute.
they will go to a different tavern so that there's not hanging around their former employers.
Sure.
Bye, bitch.
And leave you
Losers.
guys to sort out your plans. What's the plan here?
We're going to Bond.
We don't have plans.
I think we should go to Cabot Moore. That's his name, right? I keep saying that. Is it Cabot Moore? Okay. We should go down to the wizard, Cabot Moore. We should give him the portal, I suppose. And we could actually have him scry, just if we're curious, we could have him scry around Krollrog Peak and see if that dragon is sitting on a cache of magical weapons and armor. It'd be interesting to know. And then
Nevis.
after... What?
Maybe we also have him scry on Link's Island, and maybe as well. Yeah, well.
Yeah, we could have him scry Link's Island, and then we could also have him scry around Kelpochi. We could do some scouting for maybe a week and see what's going on with him. Yeah?
Yes.
Which is our next big mission, yeah.
Yeah, Lenny dabs. Enthusiastic.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Lenny also, in passing,
What else can I do?
apologizes to Daff. He was just, he was attached to the sword.
It's
But not
okay,
a real
Lenny.
apology, just a half apology. It's not.
See,
Oh.
Daff views Lenny as a 5-year-old, so he doesn't really care.
It's
It's
not
just like a
apology.
kid, he's just having a
Wait, Lenny's.
tantrum.
I'm sorry you got hurt by that.
Oh, Lenny does say, Daff, if you ever don't remember anything, though, maybe, I take advice from you about my reading, and maybe you take advice from us about, remembering details. You don't have
Yeah.
to do everything on your own. We are a party. And he gives Daff a hug.
Aww. I'll hug him back and give him one of my melons that I never gave him.
Those are rotten. Lenny does not
No,
want
they're
them.
good now. They're good, I swear.
Sorry, Koibu.
That's all right.
We're just chilling.
Yeah.
So we're going down to the wizard? Off to see the wizard?
Oh, wait. First, I want to talk to Toki.
About what?
Privately. Toki.
Yes.
Toki dreads it.
I noticed that you were uncomfortable earlier, and I just wanted to say that if there's ever anything you want to talk about, I'm always here for you. I want to
Thank
put a
you.
hand on her shoulder give a nice friendly pat.
Toki nods.
Okay.
Doesn't really say anything, just nods.
Okay.
Why don't we take our first break here? When we come back on the other side of the break, you guys can buy all of your big, heavy winter coats again, so you can travel through the Frostlands.
Yay!
Sounds good. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of Dice and Man. It is time to head out of Solwick, down the Bone Run, then across the Frostlands to Treya, near Cinder Springs, to where you can find Cabot Moore in his hidden wizard tower.
All right.
Woohoo.
Let's go.
How much is this
All
shit, Koibu?
Everyone needs to take on like 10 pounds of winter gear, which will probably cost you each, I don't know, like
3 gold?
1,500, so 15 gold and
Jesus.
10 pounds of gear. Yeah, well, it's, you got like, you're wearing nice fine silks right now. They're light, and you need like heavy coats, big boots.
Okay, I'm subtracting 15 gold from my character sheet. So I'm just gonna type like winter gear, and we're gonna say 10.
Winter gear.
10 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 pounds?
10 pounds.
That makes
Did we
me
say if you move
encumbered.
encumbered, you travel at half speed, or?
No, you 5 less. So if
Oh.
your speed was 25, it'll just come down to 20.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'm encumbered.
No, that's fine. Everyone's probably going to be encumbered. And everyone
I like
subtracted 15
cucumbers.
gold.
Yep.
I did.
I did.
That was a 103.
I did.
Okay,
15 gold, yes.
cool. Sweet. All right. Across the Frostlands we go. You have a strong memory of this place. You've been here many
Twice.
times. It is sort of miserable and sort of shitty, right? It's just sort of like ice and snow and tundra and wind blowing at you. There are the occasional monster around.
You should be at full
On
HP,
your
Katerino.
first day.
And full
Yeah,
spell
we should
slot.
be at
Oh, true.
P, spell slots, hit dice, all the things.
We have everything.
Strong.
We have everything in the world.
All right. Your first 3 days across the Frostlands are fine. Not a problem at all. You make it easily from the Bone Run to Cinder Springs, climbing up the hills there and looking across, getting to Treya, climbing the hills and looking across to Cinder Spring itself. The big lake that sort of steams with hot water that comes out of it. The trees around it are not quite snowy, although the ones 10, 15 feet away are. And there is no sign of the Wizard Palace like usual.
Okay.
Can we head to where it was last? It was covered by like a screen, right? Yeah.
Yep. You take you take another day to get there, walking around Cinder Spring, and arrive walking through the Vale and to the point where you can see the tall tower. Unlike the last time, there are no snowmen guards.
No elementals.
Weird.
No elemental guards.
What the heck?
We should probably be careful, guys. It's kind of strange that Cabot doesn't have his elementals out to guard his tower.
Lenny pulls out his sword and stuff. It's ready for combat at any moment.
How far away are we from the entrance?
That's a hint.
A couple hundred feet.
Okay. Can I move incredibly slowly?
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry.
But to what end? You're going to stand out like a sore thumb on that frozen plain of ice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that there aren't any hidden enemies. So maybe it looks like the snow is like coming up a little bit in some area where somebody be hiding. Maybe I'm looking for the wind for snow to be colliding against something or moving in a way that looks like a white cape, something that might be hidden on the ground.
Yeah. Make me an active perception check just to see if you can beat your passive.
Okay. I don't know if this observant is added into my normal passive wisdom. I don't know if we added that or not, or how that's calculated on Roll20, but I'm gonna go ahead and make an active perception check now, okay?
Sure.
It's 18.
Ooh.
Because my passive, I think, it either needs to be
19.
25 or it's 20, but yeah.
Yeah, your passive is 20, which is right. So 20 is your minimum roll, so you get a 20 on your perception check. and there is nothing out here. Just snow and the stone tower,
Okay.
the square base.
We'll go up to the tower.
Yeah, let's go.
You make it to the gates of the tower. They are closed, and there are no snowmen on duty.
That's weird.
We knock.
Hello?
You start knocking on the door. It just echoes on the inside and out here where you are. As you're standing around the door, kind of figuring out what you want to do, Nevitz, with your 20 passive perception, will spot what seems to be a trail on the leeward side of the tower.
Can you, for the people in the audience that don't know what leeward means, can you tell them?
Leeward means on the side opposite of where the wind is blowing from. So usually the leeward side is the side that is not as windy because there's like a windbreak there.
Okay. And then just to double check, because I don't know if it matters or not, is my passive wisdom supposed, or my passive perception not supposed to be 25? Is it taking
No,
into
it should be
account?
20.
It's taking into account
It
my
should be-
observant?
Yeah.
Okay, because the observant should have +5 to it. Just making sure that's already calculated into roll 20.
Already
Okay.
calculated.
Okay. Hey guys, I think I noticed a trail over here. On the other side of the tower. What does it look like? What kind of footprints?
It looks like a ball has been rolled this way. A large ball.
It kind of looks like
Let
it
us-
could have been a snow elemental or something, maybe.
Let us follow it, Nevitz. It seems like the best plan and course of action.
Yeah, can we crawl around or like move around the tower and follow the trail, see where it heads?
You can follow the trail. It heads southwest and then sort of crosses out of the protection of the tower from the wind and gets lost with the other snow flurries that blow around it.
Flick.
Can
I
we
get
break
a
it?
nature check from the druid, please?
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you can tell that given the conditions, this track is definitely no more than 5 hours old and probably no younger than 2 hours old.
It's a young track.
That's pretty fresh. What do we do?
Can we get into the tower again? I remember we hopped the wall before and everything.
Last time you hopped wall and broke a window, and then the time after that you came back here, you saw that he had reinforced all the windows with bars
Sure.
after you broke in.
No one expects the door to be broken into.
The door at the front that's closed,
Ah.
is this like a door to a gate around the tower, or is it the door into the tower itself?
Door into the tower itself.
Okay, can we go back to that front door and see if there's any way in? Are we able to, if we try to open it, is it locked?
Yes, it is.
Hmm.
It
Nevitz.
feels less locked and more barred.
I could bust it.
Can you, Lenny? Do you really think you could?
Oh, yes.
Can I roll a strength check on it?
Good try.
What's your strength score?
18.
Damn. When you roll a check, I'm sure that our bard here could probably play you a song, a heroic song to try to bust
Yeah, I will.
Maybe.
Are you going to guide him to victory?
Of course.
in. Not guide him to victory, inspire him to victory.
Exceptional Use of well, you could inspire and guide, but whatever.
Wait, does Toki have guidance?
Wait, do you have guidance?
What?
Wait.
Someone has guidance.
I
Katerino?
don't
Toki?
know. I've never had guidance.
Oh, it may be wrong.
Oh.
What is
Oh.
guidance?
It's so good.
It's like bardic inspiration.
Plus
And
4.
Koibu didn't even really nerf it. It was fine.
What do you get it from?
That's a cantrip.
It's a spell you cast. Alright, Lenny, I need you to make me a... Did you get Bardic Inspiration?
Yes,
I
you
did.
get Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Roll me a D100, and then instead of rolling me a plus a 1d4, roll me plus...
Should I...
5?
Do you want to do this twice since, like, Lenny has, like, a lot of time to try and break the door, or just once?
No, this is gonna...
Okay.
Given that you have this much time, this is the...
This is
Are you
the one.
strong enough to break it down?
Got it.
So give me a D100, and then add to it 1d4.
Plus 1d4 or
want to-
plus 5? Sorry.
Plus 1d4, and you want to roll low. No, wait, yeah. Shit, no, I take it back.
Hi.
Roll me
Right.
1d100,
Mm-hmm.
and roll me a 4, and these are separate numbers, don't add them together.
Okay.
You
Here's
want
your
the D4 to be high,
1d100.
and you want the D100 to be low.
36 for the d100.
Okay, pretty good. Good start.
Which isn't very good. And then there's a 1 for the D4.
No. This is a heavy gate, and without a battering ram, you're not going to be able to break this down.
No rams around here.
Looking up through the
I could
through the
turn
wait,
into a ram.
wait, can she turn into a ram?
I was so confused. A ram? A literal ram?
A literal ram is not enough to break down a gate. You need a battering
Then what's
ram.
the point of naming the battering ram after a ram?
Well, wait a second, Toki. Can't I just let you in to the one of the windows, and then you could go down the stairs and open the door from the other side? We says it just feels barricaded, right?
Yeah.
That was a joke, by the way.
We could throw Toki through a window as like a small animal, and then she could go down there and open it.
What if there's something inside?
There's not Toki.
Well, Toki, it's
He's
been
our
fun
friend.
knowing.
He's
I
our
have-
friend.
I have the spell clairvoyance if we need it, but I don't think we do.
Oh,
Wait, what does clairvoyance do for us?
It is a level 3 spell, so I would like to not use it.
Nevitz,
But
I pull
What?
out the gaseous form potion.
Yeah, I understand, Lenny. There's a lot of potions we could use, but our druid here could just transform and go inside.
yeah,
All right, Toki, are you okay with that? And I toss you in through the window.
Sure. What animal? A mouse?
yeah, anything small, right?
Mouse would be.
Between the four of you, you can easily get on top of the square section of the tower, head over to the rounded section of the tower, find the window. It's covered in glass, but you could probably break the glass, not a problem. And then it'll be open with bars on the other side, and you can chuck the mouse in.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Am I gonna take fall damage or anything? You
No,
know?
you're just being thrown into a room. You're fine.
Alright, okay.
Fine.
Okay,
a little
turn into a
toss.
mouse.
All right, you turn into a mouse. Someone breaks the
Squeak,
glass.
squeak.
We do the thing.
Woohoo!
Okay. As you break the glass, you hear a loud sound accompanying it. There is a literal ringing of a bell as soon as the glass breaks. Sort of a bong, bong.
Maybe he didn't like us as much as we thought.
And
But other than that, there is no response from the tower.
Where is the bell coming from?
Mouse.
Inside the tower?
Coming from the broken window.
Like the window itself is emanating this noise?
Yes.
Huh.
Very clearly a magical effect.
Wait, before Toki goes in, okay, hold on. I want to... I need to see where everybody's at. What's going on right now, Koibu?
Yeah. Oh,
You're on
oh.
this the square stone tower, right?
So
you're
me and
basically on
Toki are
stone
standing in
ground.
front of the window. Lenny and Daff are standing at the entrance near the gate, correct?
I think everyone's on the top of the tower.
We all
Yeah.
climbed up. So all four of us are on top of the tower, like stone
Yeah.
area, right?
Yes.
Okay, before Toki goes in, can we kind of like look around and scan the horizon to see if anything is coming back right now?
You can. Give me perception checks. Across the board, everybody.
Okay. Fine, Koibu.
oh my,
Beautiful. Wow!
Ooh, we're
3,
doing it.
3? Holy shit.
Wow, we're so perceptive. We learned it from
Yeah, you
Nevitz.
can't have that not do something. In the far, far distance, on top of the hill that is Atreya, the surrounding hills, you can see a couple of figures moving. It's miles away, but you can see them on the ridge.
They're coming!
Do they look like big snowmen, dude, or do they? You just can't really tell, or?
It's with these numbers. You can see what looks to be one humanoid figure and a pair of rolling snowmen.
Okay, that's
Nevitz,
fine.
it's our guy.
Yeah, maybe we should just wait here and see if that's Cabot and he's coming back.
He's gonna be pissed I broke his window.
He's a wizard.
Oh,
I think
wow.
they fix stuff like this in their sleep. We'll be fine.
Maybe I'll tell him you did it.
Sure thing, Lenny.
I'm going to go
Lenny,
inside.
be
No, no, no!
responsible
You haven't
for your
transformed
actions.
yet. You're just sitting outside.
Not inside. I'm going to go inside Nevitt's pocket.
Wait, I don't think you've transformed yet. No,
No, I didn't?
no.
I thought I turned into a mouse.
We were going
She
to.
turned into a mouse, and then the windows broke and everything.
I thought that was...
Well, we broke the window, but when we broke the window, we heard the noise, and then we all scanned the horizon. It wouldn't make sense for her to do a perception check as a mouse, right? And then she was going to transform and go in, I think.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
No.
Are you guys really gonna like wait until the window breaks and then transform? Or are you guys like, all right, let's break the window? And she's like, cool, snaps into.
well,
a
what if we
mouse
couldn't
for you.
break? What if we couldn't break the window?
Yeah. What if the window was
Yeah,
magical and we
well-
couldn't break it?
We didn't bother deciding the order of operations, so roll me a d2. On a 1, she is a mouse. On a 2, she
I
has
respect
not yet
it.
used it.
Okay.
One, she's a mouse, so she's a mouse.
She's a mouse.
Okay, she's a mouse. All right, I'll hold on to her and we'll wait for this guy to approach, I guess.
I'm gonna nestle inside
Never's
Nevin's pocket.
Okay.
Aww.
It's warm and fuzzy in here. There's
Good.
all sorts of little
Lot of
bits of string. A few hours later, because it's tough trudging through the snow, Cabot Moore
how long does
arrives
transform
with
last? Is it 1 hour?
2 hours? 2 hours, 2 hours.
Okay, because I would want
his-
to.
Near 2 hours.
I just want to declare I would like to take her in my pocket so she doesn't grow and break my winter clothes or some dumb shit. Okay. Okay.
Good idea.
Okay. Yeah.
Cabot Moore arrives with his snowmen, huffing and puffing, trudging through everything.
He broke the window.
And I'm pointing at Nevitz.
We're on top of the thing and we kind of like wave at him, scratching our heads, I
You
guess.
guys stay up there the entire time.
Hi.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's safe up here. Yeah.
Sure. He calls to you from down below. What the hell are you doing breaking my windows?
We
Do you know
thought
how hard
Nevitz.
it is to get glass out here?
we thought
He didn't
something happened
answer.
to you. What are you doing wandering around in the snow?
He rolls up to the tower. You can hear the gate unlocking from down below. He comes
Does he
in
see the
and
door
walks up to
trying to
the
be
tower
busted?
where you are and
Mhm.
looks at you from the other side of the window.
Hey.
Well, come in if you're gonna come in.
All right, let's hop down and go
Aw.
on.
We
course
have
we're gonna
something
come
for
in.
you. Something special.
What do you have?
Okay, we'll get in and we'll talk about it.
Never
While you guys are doing that, he gathers up all the various pieces of glass, puts them on a large tray,
Mhm.
and hauls them upstairs to his own room, where he will try and mend them later.
Cool.
And then he comes back down with a piece of wood and some clay,
Boards
and
it.
plays the wooden board up here so that the castle won't be so drafty and freezing inside.
Let me do that for you, Cabot.
Well, I can't say I'm unhappy to see you, but what brings you here? Windowbreaker.
Okay, Cabot, we've had what I would say is a pretty wonderful working relationship thus far. We've retrieved items for you. You've provided us with your wonderful potions, which I'm sure you have a great deal many more. We would like to expand upon our relationship, give you the opportunity to do something
In your
unprecedented,
field.
while also providing us with as much scrying and possibly more magical potions if we so request.
Maybe you make us a magical item too. But... Show him it, Nevitz.
I have it. I will take it out.
No, you don't.
What do you take out of your pocket?
What? Wait. Do you not have... Did you take it?
Nevitz produces the portal from his pocket. I'm
You
sorry,
stole
Dav.
it?
I was worried after the last goblin encounter that we'd lose it, so I just held on to it after we retrieved our
That's
possessions.
fine. It's fine. Whatever. Just communicate, okay?
Lenny snickers.
Stop, Lenny. So I guess holding out the portal, we show it to Cabot Moore and gauge his reaction, I guess.
Is this what you were talking about before? Is this the portal?
Yes.
This is
It
indeed
is.
the portal.
Squeak.
But before he reaches forward or eyes it too closely, Nevin snatches it back. If we give you this portal, we all recognize here you have the power to wrought great destruction on this land, or probably to commit untold evils or some other nefarious thing, should you choose to do so. So if we give you this portal, we would like to extend a relationship with you. We would like to request as much scrying as we need, and, if so required by any mission we're on, to have access to possibly more potions or magical items, if you so have those in your possession.
His eyes water at the portal before him.
Mhm.
The untold magical powers that this must contain, the ability to travel the planes for a conjurer. This is a great find. But at the same time, he's aware of the language of your words. Unlimited scrying, free access to all of his potions. He tries to organize these.
As he's organizing his thoughts, Nevin says quite forcefully, Cabot, every single person in this room knows the decision you're going to make. There's no point in pretending as though you're dwelling upon it. Everyone here knows you're going to say yes.
We're also friends, Cabot. We all work together. We all thrive together.
We'd simply like you to scry around for us in the way a sorcerer does. Clearly none of us are capable of doing so. And then you get access to an artifact that you never thought you'd see in a million years.
I would be happy to lend you aid with scries and potions in exchange for this portal.
And maybe if we need, you could make us a magical item here and there, if you have the ability.
A long-term
Let him
business
touch it,
relationship.
Nimitz.
A long-term business relationship, Cabot.
I would be. How do you say? To a person who gifted me such an incredible artifact, I would be eternally grateful and would go to good ends to show my gratitude.
That's good. We're friends.
Is that a sufficient oath of declaration for you?
Make
Yeah.
a blood oath.
Sure. Cabot,
I don't
Nevitz holds his hand out with the portal in it to offer it to Cabot.
He gingerly reaches out and then
I like the
looks
hand
at you
thing.
all for just a moment, steps back and speaks a couple of words to a spell.
Do we, Nevitz looks back to Toki and Daff and raises his eyebrow. Maybe they would do an
turn
arc.
back into a spirit at this point.
Turn back into a what?
Myself.
Oh no, you
Oh,
already are,
yeah,
because it took him
forgot,
hour.
yeah.
It took him hours to get back, so you're already a person and all this. Do either of you know what spell he's casting? Maybe you recognize the words. I don't know if this is an Arcana check or if you just wouldn't know.
Can we listen
Give
for it?
me Arcana checks. Toki, you mean Arcana
Oh.
check. I don't want
I
anything to
made
take.
one. Sorry.
14.
14 from Toki. Yeah, he's
Wait,
casting
am I
detect
allowed-
magic. It's cool.
Am I allowed to make one? Oh, he hasn't.
No,
done
you're
it.
not, because you don't have the spell detect magic, but Toki does. So you can tell he's just casting detect magic. It's
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Alright.
Yeah. The spell finishes. He gazes upon the portal, nods to himself, and takes
As he
from his
casts it,
hands.
I would like to see that he is blinded by our party due to the immense amount of magical items we are carrying. He should need sunglasses to even gaze upon our glowing
true.
bodies.
He does take a cursory look around, but doesn't spend much time
Okay.
focused on you guys. Instead,
Let him have it,
turning his
Nevitz.
attention
Yeah.
to the portal.
You can take it.
Let him come.
And then he holds the portal very close to his face. Very close to his face and says, "What? I must... You don't need me immediately, right? You know where the guest rooms are."
No, Cabot, you have all the time in the world. Hopefully, with which there's plenty of time left, depending on
Right,
what you do with this
And
portal.
he starts walking
Yeah.
away.
Wait, Cabot, we need you to scry for us. Get back here.
Right, just be a minute. Make yourselves comfortable in the guest rooms. I'll be with you shortly.
1
Where's
hour.
the-
1 hour, Cabot.
Where's
Okay.
the parrot?
Did he not have
go
the parrot
looking
with
for
him?
I go looking for my
Not
buddy.
for the parrot.
Where's the parrot?
Wait, baby. Perhaps we should just wait in the guest room for him to finish his initial investigation. We can have him scry several places for us, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
You guys, so is there anything you want to do while he is distracted with this great treasure?
We will respectfully wait in his room and not do any
Oh.
crazy shit.
What a good
I
house
want to look
guest. Okay.
around.
A little bit later, he comes
I
back
think we
to
already
you,
have actually.
rubbing his hands together. Why, the secrets I've seen. There's writing on the portal. Did you know that? Very dainty, careful writing. I
What's it
need
say?
a better magnifying glass to be able to read it.
Okay.
You know, just the gnome to do this for me. Yes. Anyway, you said something about scrying?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. We would like to
On what?
scry 3 separate places, okay?
Sure.
Okay. The first place we would like to scry, can Nevitz produce the diary, Zaz's diary, and then kind of
I'll-
fold the pages to show him, and then I would
I'll hand the
describe
diary.
to Nevitz or whatever? I don't care. We just want to show him the map, the picture of the inlet on the Lynx Island, and see if he scries there, if he can go into the inlet, or see if he can see like a treasure chest or anything of importance hidden there.
Right. Okay. He looks at the map and focuses on it for a little while, kind of helps shift the pages to get the optimal view,
Mhm.
and notes to himself about this. And the next thing, I'll have to go down to my laboratory and use my equipment.
Oh,
It'll take some time.
okay.
Give me your list and I'll...
Yeah, that's the first one. The second one, Krollrog Peak. Supposedly, there is a youngish dragon, I think, that sits atop that peak that could be guarding a treasure trove, magical items, magical armor. We're not entirely sure. It would be interesting to know what the dragon guards as our second request.
Oh, that
No?
dragon's no longer there.
No longer
That,
there.
you're talking about the dragon that appeared 80, 90 years ago?
Yeah, about that.
Something like that. Yeah, it was driven off.
What holds the mithril mines then?
Well, no, this is a totally different
Oh,
area. Yeah.
Different mountain, different dragon.
Can you scry inside then and see if any items were left behind, perhaps? Any swords or armor that would be of magical quality?
I would have to know with the precise lair location, but if a dragon has been driven off, I assure you something has taken its treasure. That does not just lay about idly.
Okay, we don't care about that. Then our final request. This might take you a bit longer. We'd be willing to stay here a week. So I'm sure you'd love to have us as company, because you seem quite lonely out here. Just you and your bundle of snowmen.
and the bird.
And the
Where's
bird, wherever your bird friend has gone
Call
to.
them my blue balls.
Your blue balls? Okay. We would like you to spy on a person called Kelpochi. Is that correct? Is that his name? Kelpochi?
Kelpochi. Do you know where this person might be, or do you have an object of them, preferably a lock of their hair or a clip of their fingernail?
We know where his house is, and they have pictures of him on the wall. So maybe if you scry his house, you can see the...
Finding an individual person is difficult. Scrying typically works on a fixed place and time, and people are notably unfixed. I could, with time, find his house without too much trouble and
We're just
look
curious
inside.
of his comings and goings into his house. You don't need to follow him around all day. We would just like a rough idea of what his schedule looks like over a week, if possible.
Yes. It would help if you had a general location where he might live.
A general location where he might live.
Specific as you can, please.
Did they tell us at all?
How would you find a man who doesn't want to be found?
Let him escape.
I would put something he wants in his path and let him come to me.
Did they tell us? They must have told us about, or Toki should know. This is a royal or a noble family or something, right? Isn't it?
There's a lot of noble families. About 2% of the population is nobles.
They did tell us about this. But...
I think they must have told us where he was. I'm reading through the note we have that I think we should still have on us, right?
Sure. Give me an intelligence check if you wanna. I'll help you out.
All of us?
Holy shit! 19 is good enough. Yeah, he lives just north of Fenden.
Damn.
He lives just north of Fenden. Yeah, he lives just north of Fenden. You should be able to find his estate. It should be quite large.
Right. So first things first, we will scry upon the war room in the keep of Fenden to get a listing for nearby villages, and then we'll try and use that to pinpoint a little bit more accurately.
Correct.
Excellent. So this and what was the other
the
thing
inlet.
you wanted?
On
Right,
the Lynx
inlet's
Island.
on the book.
And then also, if I could have a final request, if we need to transport a man, or actually, wait, I'm sorry, a question. I've heard that some exceptionally powerful sorcerers have the ability to modify the memory of some people. Are you capable of doing this?
Memory modification is a very dark secret.
Surely no more dark than whatever the contents of that portal are.
It is something I cannot do presently, but I could learn to do. I have never had a need to learn a modify memory spell.
Would we
but I
need to
could
bring you
research it.
a book, or do you have the ability to research it here?
My library is content as is, complete
Okay.
as is.
And a
That
man...
would just need some weeks.
Sure. And a man of your power, how long back do you think you'd be able to modify the memory of some person brought to you?
I would have to research the spell to give you an accurate estimation. But an inaccurate estimation, I can't imagine there being a limit. Perhaps more powerful would be out of my range, but I can't imagine it would be different to access one part of the memory than another.
Is there like how would you talk to figure out the spell slot of a person. Do wizards understand that there are spells of a first level, second level?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
You
I
wanna
guess.
ask him what
Yeah, I could
spells he
request
can
that.
cast?
Like, of what level spell slot do you think you have access to as a wizard?
He grins at you. I have mastered the first 7 circles of sorcery.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Wow, look at this guy. We have a fucking
Look at that, make
bona
him, like,
fide
level
wizard at our disposal.
Jesus.
To be
He's like at least level
used.
13.
He watches the looks across your faces as you realize he could probably kill you with a snap of his fingers if he wanted to.
Cabot
Okay,
Moore.
let's not get
I
too
have
carried
a
away.
question as well. Do you think I've heard it always takes us a very long time to get here. Is it
Yeah.
possible that you could teleport the party maybe with like a circle around or you know?
What the hell is this?
That's a teleport spell. He does have the teleport spell. To move other people about?
Yeah, say like we went to, for example, Bon Dundas here, and you had a circle there maybe, and we wanted to come here. You would cast the spell. I don't know, but you would cast the spell, and maybe we would get teleported to here. Your magicalness.
Unfortunately, that's not how the teleport spell works. It moves me and anyone I am in contact with of my choosing. It does not create zones of movement.
Oh, so if you needed to, you could teleport all of us to, for example, outside of Bon Dundas here, and then teleport yourself back.
Yes.
This would have been quite helpful for us leaving this godforsaken frozen wasteland earlier, Cabot Moore.
It is a difficult spell to cast and is quite taxing upon my body.
Okay,
Why
I
is that?
understand.
One more question. Do you ever use your scrying for naughty purposes?
Lenny.
you interested in that that
How
17-year-old?
shall I answer this question, my dear Lenny? Imagine you have your own house to yourself all day, every day, where no one is. What
Yes.
would you spend your time doing?
Talking to my bird.
I'm sure you would talk to your bird quite a lot.
Oh god.
my god.
Lenny's bird is a fucking eagle, a hawk.
True.
Ooh.
Where is your bird? May I go speak to him while you research the portal and we wait for you to scry?
He does not particularly like you,
Well,
but
Maybe
he's
I could
upstairs
teach-
if you wish to speak to him. I don't mind.
I'll go fuck with the bird.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I think we'll wait here. Did he say he needed about a week to investigate or to do his scrying for Calpoche and the inlet?
Yeah, he'll probably need a few days to do all that stuff.
Okay.
So you guys can chill. Double check.
Oh, wait, one more question I'd like to ask him. We need to transfer a man who does not want to be transferred in a stealth manner from one area to another. The transfer would probably take on order of, I'd say probably 4 or 5 days. How long is the journey from Bontheris to Wicthron Renthra? Fuck, sorry.
55 plus 31, that brings us to 86, 90, like 101 miles at about 20 miles a day is about 5 days.
Okay, about 5 days. Would you
Yeah,
suggest...
If you have a nice horse and carriage, you might be able to do it in faster time if you
Okay.
don't have any footmen with you.
Would you suggest a potion or any type of magical spell? How would you go about such a transfer of one person to one area to the other?
If it were me, I would find this person unconscious or incapacitated, tied up in some way. I would slip into where they are, invisible, hold them in my hands while invisible and while they're unconscious, and then use my teleport spell to move from one place to another.
How do you
with
feed...
this person in my arms.
How do you feed or keep a man alive who sleeps for days?
Take them to a doctor who can care for them that way.
What about
Is
transporting
there
them on the
a
road?
medic?
I'm curious, how do you quench the thirst of a man sleeping for a week on the road.
That's why I deal with elementals, so I don't have to deal with these problems. I wouldn't. Sounds like a pain in the ass.
Indeed.
True.
Okay. I believe that the 2 scrying missions, and then hopefully if you can learn that modify memory spell, might be of great interest to us in the future, but otherwise I think that's all we need for now.
Yes, modify memory will take me quite a bit of time to research, but the other things I can have for you in a few days.
Okay. And then, one final question. A potion of sleeping. A man were to consume an entire potion. How long would that man sleep for?
A fortnight or 2?
Okay. And there are no stories of people dying while asleep under such a potion?
Oh, certainly, yes.
Huh. And you don't know how people ever keep these people fed or watered?
I in the past, I have I used to have companions. One of them was a cleric, and she was very adept at keeping people alive.
A cleric of what?
Does it matter?
Curious.
Rossi.
Interesting.
Okay. All right, sounds good. I think that's all we need then for now, yeah? Unless you guys have any questions?
Please make yourself comfortable here in my warm and cozy home while I probe the secrets of the universe. He rubs his hands together again, heads off to get a glass of wine, screw it, a couple bottles of wine and a glass, and heads down to his laboratory to drink and play with magic.
Sounds
I'm
good.
leaving you guys.
That sounds
time
fun.
to do whatever you want and talk to a
Woohoo!
bird baby.
All right. I have nothing I
Talk
want
to
to
birds.
do here, so...
Well, Lenny wants to talk to the bird.
I don't want to waste much time. I guess I'll talk to the bird. I'm gonna try to take the bird's ring again.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
I grab his ring.
No!
That
Not
guy's
you!
stupid.
Not you! Stay away!
Here is my thing. Instead of speak with animals, I have the 2E ranger meme. When dealing with a wild animal, an animal trained to attack the...
It's not a wild animal, it's a sentient bird.
God damn it, Koibu. You took talk with animals for this.
He can talk. He's a bird. He speaks to you. You don't need to speak with animals to talk to him.
I would like to grab the bird and take his ring.
Oh, he's flying towards the top of the ceiling away from you. All right, stay away! Stay away!
Okay, well, I would like to do this over the next few days. Let me find an
Lenny
opportunity
and
when
Lenny.
he's asleep.
No! Go away! Go away! Bad barbarian! Bad barbarian! Kiki barbar! Kiki barbar!
Lenny kind of notices, Nevitz would definitely notice Lenny, like, going after this bird so
Yes.
much. Lenny, what is your fascination with that damn bird?
It talked to me last time. When I put on the ring, there's just something inside. I want to hear my conscience again.
Wait, what
Maybe
do you
you
mean,
catch it?
something inside? What are you talking about, Lenny? The bird talks to all of us. We can all hear
No,
the
no,
bird
no,
talk.
no. When I took it off, the bird couldn't talk anymore. Maybe you catch the bird, you put it on, and you listen to him. It's someone. It's something inside. It's...
Inside,
I don't...
what? You wear the
Inside
ring and it...
Yes, you hear a person, a real
Didn't-
live living being. I
Didn't
think it
he
was
tell us
myself.
why?
Yeah, he did.
told
He
us
said it
why.
was his old master.
Did he
Yeah.
say that to everybody, or did he say that to just Lenny?
Yeah, he said it to everyone.
I think he said it to everybody.
Oh, shit.
He said it to everyone, so you would know.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah,
you
never
put
mind.
it on and you talk to him.
Okay. I think... Okay, no, fuck. I thought that he was just
He
trying to let him
also-
say that. Yeah. He also
he
said that
also
there's a chance
said
you're going to
that-
lose your mind if you have too
Yeah,
large
very
a mind.
high
Yeah.
chance that Lenny was very lucky because he didn't have much of a mind anyway.
Gotcha.
Yes,
So
don't
Lenny
put
will
it on.
try to get the bird for
Okay.
a few days. You know?
Lenny, I don't know if it's a good idea to be trying to capture the...
I just want to, okay? There's nothing else to do.
Lenny, maybe we can practice your reading some more.
Ooh, Lenny will go read.
I wanna.
There are so
I
many
wanna
fascinating
learn-
books in his library that we can read through, if the guy let us. Sorry,
Yeah,
what-
wait. Are we allowed to read through his library? Can we read while we're? Busy
Yeah,
or-
he'll give you a selected sample of his library. His most valuable things that he really doesn't want the barbarian to like spill some wine on.
Mhm.
He'll keep to himself. But yeah, he'll give you access to things.
Okay, cool.
And before we take our second break, I want to check in with Daff here.
Yeah.
Because something happened that we sort of brushed over.
Uh.
Boa people are your employees. They work for you. And
Yeah.
yet one of them didn't trust you enough to hold on to your portal.
Oof.
How do you
Well-
feel about that, man?
You know, before Daff was captured and enslaved, Daff might have gotten mad at Nevis for that, you know. But Daff is a reformed man. Daff is less quick to anger. He is not quite so judgmental of others. He's more just live and let live, and you know what happens happens. He's not so uptight anymore, I guess. It's much more laid back, and he thinks that he understands why Nevitz would do that because he is pretty forgetful sometimes, and he more views it as Nevitz trying to do what's best for the party. So it's okay.
Okay. So it's not a big deal, you know?
It's okay, yeah.
It's not a personal attack on you.
Nope.
Okay. And, Toki? Is everything going cool with you? None of this has been weird for you anywhere? These people, like, telling you to use your ability to get them in with places? It's all fine?
Yeah. I am curious about who I recognized earlier, or kind of not recognized.
Yeah. How would you go about solving that question?
Meditate?
Could ask the wizard, maybe. Try, I guess.
Well, if you can think of a way to figure out that, then we can roll some dice.
Okay.
Cool. Well, why don't we take our second break right here, and when we come back on the other side, we will get answers to our deepest questions.
Okay, we'll be back. 1.
We didn't have to
Hello,
return.
everybody, and welcome back to Desmond.
We're getting XP.
We're getting XP, guys. Clapper.
Time.
So
Yeah.
we returned an
Great
82-year-old lost sword, Koibu.
Yes, you returned a sword to a family that lost it ages ago.
Ages.
You got absolutely no reward. In fact, you didn't do this for any monetary reward. You did this
XP.
out of the goodness.
Yeah, we did this for
Oh, you did it for
XP.
XP. Well, then fuck, you did nothing.
Out of the goodness of Katerino of Daph's
Our
heart
heart, yeah.
to redeem
Good
him
as a
in the
Daph's
eyes of
heart.
the
Yeah,
gods.
we did it for XP. Let's be real. That's
No.
the only reason we did it.
No.
We also did the portal thing. I think this was the ending of the portal quest,
Oh, for sure.
which was a
This
huge
is
arc.
not ended.
Well, we entered this chapter of it for sure.
This chapter of
Sure,
it, which
sure.
would be XP, yeah.
Yeah. Thousands, tens of
All right.
thousands, maybe.
So,
anyways.
so I'm going to total up the group experience. So, returning this sword
Discovering the
this
mysteries
+2
of Zaz's
sword
diary. That inlet
Zaz's
to
diary.
this woman is worth 1,000 XP.
Oh,
per person.
No. That's the group
No.
XP.
We're fucked,
Let's see.
Steven.
You did discover another secret within Zaz's book. You kind of hired someone to discover it for you, but you did discover it nonetheless, which is pretty sweet.
We're not fucking
Give a little XP for
cryptographers,
that.
right?
Yeah. You did make this elaborated deal with this wizard, and you're giving him this thing, he's giving you these things. You're finding another person you can sort of work
Yes.
with on the outside of society who's not quite in the law or against the law, kind of like you guys are. This this morally gray figure. That's where
Gray wizard.
Yep. And I think we did some good role playing in here. I think
Woohoo!
there was also a lot of yelling at each other and talking over each other, but it was fun. And fun is worth experience points in my book.
A lot, I hope.
I'm very
Enough to
experienced
level.
and fun, Koibu.
Oops. And then we'll divide this by 4 people, and everyone will end up with another 500 experience points even.
I attack my own neck with my magical dagger +2.
I'd kill myself.
Woo! Leveled
Where's
up! Yeah.
How much is that in total?
We should be at 12,150, I think.
What do you need to level?
Wait, would you say
I
10,100?
think like 14,000.
12,150. And we do need
Uh-huh.
14,000 to level up.
Ah,
Well, that's pretty unfortunate when you say.
way too low. I mean, you're reaching the point where it's getting exponentially harder to level. And that's just going to be the way it is from here on out.
But we're trying our best.
And some say that the attempt is more important than the success.
And others
Uh-huh.
say there is no try. There's only do and do not. Is that Yoda?
True.
Yeah.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's do.
Zoomer.
All right, bring us back. We're a week through. What did this motherfucker find?
All right. Motherfucking Cabot Moore.
Woohoo!
Tell us about
tells
the
you
inlet
that-
first.
The inlet?
Yeah. What does he see there?
So he has been able to identify that there is some sort of building built into the wall of this inlet. And he poked his head around inside, and it was empty and abandoned. And he tried to see if there were fake walls or doors, but it's sort of this big sweeping maze-like thing inside of this wall. I think wall's a bad way of putting it. The cliffside has a building in it-ish, and that has extensive corridors and passages. And he says it's too big to search by scrying. You would need to physically search it hand by hand, otherwise it would take you weeks and weeks and weeks. So it's best just to go there and figure out if you can find anything, but it also looks pretty fucking abandoned. There were a couple of slime molds cruising around, a gelatinous cube. There might be some other monsters that frequent it from time to time. So it's not totally safe. You'll run into some problems, but it seems more or less manageable. Unless you can discover something that he couldn't find.
Pretty abandoned. There wasn't any reason to believe anybody had been there within the past month.
Yeah, probably within the past years, many years. But at the same time, it's a pretty big complex, and it would be really weird for there to, why is it there's something missing, right? There's a piece of information missing. Why is this pirate woman bothering to write about this on a hidden section on her notebook? Clearly, she must have an association with it, but clearly it's been abandoned, and there's a big question mark over it. There's some dissonance happening here.
So we gotta go there and find out.
Yeah. The other question, Kelpochi, he and all of his guards and his family have left their estate. They are not there. The regular peasants are around doing their shit, but Kelpochi is AWOL.
Was he able to see a picture of Kelpochi and try to scry him to figure out where he's at? Or?
He would need something like a physical piece of Pochi to find him.
Frick.
Well, you know where his estate is, yes?
Yes?
Maybe we could teleport there. We give you a hair. You teleport back. We stay out of your hair for a while, and we go to the cove and do that, and then we'll come back.
That one of the reasons I've managed to survive so long is by staying out of those problems. I would rather not be seen appearing in someone's house, if you understand.
Well, no one's there to see you, you said, yes?
It's never quite as simple as that. Also, I can cast but one teleport spell per day, so I would have to spend a whole night there. Ugh.
Okay, that's fine. We could travel back. I think that's all we need for now, unless anyone knows. Or has any other questions? Doesn't sound like it.
Was there a potion that you needed?
Well, what potions do you have available right now?
I think I've already given you one of pretty much everything, except for the ones you returned.
Well, we can have some more, never hurt.
Which ones have you used up that need restocking?
Do you have another potion of sleeping?
I could make one if you have a week.
Another week.
Another goddamn week.
It takes time to acquire great magic, which is why I prefer to be out here. In town, there's people coming and hounding you, knocking on your door at all hours of the day, asking for secrets of the world to be unveiled. It's a pain in the ass.
I mean, well, how many potions do we have right now? I only have one. I mean, considering we just have this wizard who will make us potions, we should all be pretty stocked on them.
I have 9.
You have 9 what? Sorry, potions?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've still got a pen too. It's just nice to have them, I guess.
I'm
If you'd
encumbered
like
at the
to.
moment. If someone would like to take some of my gold, by the way.
We're all encumbered right now because we have the
Okay.
winter gear on, so.
Yeah. Bless you.
Okay. Okay. I think we're done here then.
Cool. All right. You guys are ready to peace out and head where? What's your objective? What's the plan?
We don't have plans.
Improv.
Woohoo!
Well, no, we're gonna go to where Cabot Moore's estate is. We're gonna start investigating, figure out where we think he left to, right?
Yeah.
El Pochi's estate.
Yeah.
Sounds
Cool.
kinda fun.
All right, it'll be another 3 or 4 days back across the tundra to Solwick.
Can I ask Cabot Moore before we leave? If we bring you locks of his hair, will you be able to find him in an instant?
May.
Or what
May
about
not.
like clothing?
Depends on his level of precaution. If he is a wise man, he will be able to stop such scrying attempts without any real problems.
What if we bring
What
some
did he-
clothing or something?
It would need to be a physical part of him.
Okay.
Which is why locks of hair works best. It can easily be taken without one noticing.
Okay.
What did you find
Finger would
about
work
the
as well.
portal?
Unfortunately, I have been working on your tasks first. I thought that might be best for our working relationship to accomplish your needs before mine.
Well, thank you. We
Good
appreciate
luck.
that very much. We hope the portal suits you well.
I did find the words that are written around the portal.
Oh,
Yes.
what are those?
But I think they are the words to a spell, and I am hesitant to ever utter them aloud in case it does something.
I see.
You understand?
I do.
Yes.
Lovely. Well, good day.
Final question. Is there anything you'd like us to bring you while we're out if we come back? You said it was hard to get glass in this area. Do you want us to bring you some glass back or something that would help you?
It's
No?
fine. I can mend the glass. It'll just be a pain in the ass. And I have a gnome that I like to work with these things.
Okay.
Things
Vera?
for me. Things for me. Well, if you find, how can I explain? You're a bard and you're a druid. Clearly, you understand.
Yes.
If you find anything that connects us to any of the other planes, I would love it. Maybe essence of earth elemental, scales of a dragon. Anything that's extra planar in nature,
All right, will do.
or extra worldly in the case of dragons.
Now,
Elemental.
Koibu, off the top of our heads, do we know of anything like this? Like what would work
leadership?
exactly? Yeah. Like, would it have to, like, could we bring back a fucking leaf and be like, here's some nature stuff? Or does it have to be like super magical?
He's like,
and-
give me an example. Bring me some like the ether from the ethereal plane.
yeah, good
Somehow.
fucking luck, buddy.
Right. He's asking for like the crazy random hard shit to find that you would have to be going well out of your way for, or be really fucking lucky to run across.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Off you guys go. Let's do 3 days through the frozen wastes. Uno, dos, tres. No problem. We can go 1, 2, 3, and then another day to Solwick. So 4 days later. I shouldn't do that last encounter. 3.5 days later, you were walking through the woods on your way to Solwick.
Uh-oh.
Where is my list of encounters?
I mean, this is just more XP, Koibu. This is for the best.
Yeah, it's good for you, right?
Your daily dose of encounter. It's good for you.
Can't forget about them.
A daily encounter a day keeps the XP going. Hey, what up?
Good one.
Cool.
On this day, you're walking on your way to Solwick. It's a lovely day outside of the snow. The birds are chirping. People are, well, I guess there's no people here, just you guys. But it's pleasant. It's warm. There's a gentle breeze. When you come across a small shrine on the side of the road, you must have passed the shrine every time you come along this path, but haven't noticed it. This time you notice it because there is a cleric kneeling before the shrine wearing black robes with the big white V on the spear of Verasi.
It's a bad cleric.
I mean, is the Grim Reaper a bad guy?
No.
Yes.
Guess it depends on
He
your
just
perspective,
signals bad things.
Death is just a part of life.
Exactly. So the
There's
cleric
true.
of death here, this old woman, is also just a part of life. And she's kneeling on the side of the road next to this small shrine. I don't know if this is something that would interest you or not.
She's just standing there next to her shrine?
What is the
Kneeling
shrine?
Next to the shrine.
Can we what is it? Do you know?
It's an old little shrine, maybe about this tall. What was this? 2 feet tall at most. It's got a little stone roof, and then there's a statue down below of one of the various avatars of Verasi. It's her, but like as a skeleton, wielding a scythe in one hand with a cloak blowing behind her, nothing in her other hand. And the old woman is kneeling beside it while you are, I don't know, maybe 80 feet off.
Do we know anything about Verasi clerics? Are they very hostile because they are,
No, they're not innately hostile. They tend to... The type of people that visit clerics of Verasi are those who have maybe lost loved ones and are hoping to get some sort of reconciliation around the notion of death, or maybe someone who has a terminal illness and just wants to die, and the Verasi cleric will do it for them in a caring and loving way.
so they're pretty chill.
Sure. But also sometimes when you want someone murdered,
Yeah, I guess we'll stop by and ask him, what are you doing here, right? There's no reason not to.
Why? I mean, we know what she's doing here. She's praying.
She perks her head up and looks over at the four of you and squints her eyes and says, "Oh, you'll do fine. All of you, don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay.
What?
Do fine for
It's going
what?
to be okay."
What's going to be okay?
She's about to sacrifice us to Verasi, probably.
No, dearie me. Of course not. No, but you're going to be okay.
Thank you.
Tell. Look at you. Although you, she says, pointing to Toki, you've got something muddled around you. What's going on?
Nothing's going on.
You sure?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Toki's
There's
very
a
uncomfortable
dark
again.
aura haunting you.
Is someone okay?
Toki,
Is everything okay, miss?
she snaps at her and says, "I said I'm fine,"
Oh,
and
okay.
walks off.
You have been good servants to Verasi. Thank you. Thank each of you.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, we are murderers.
I know. I can see it. It's written all over you.
I will
And
keep
it's okay.
murdering.
Don't worry about what you've done. You're simply enacting the will of the gods and pushing them, everyone, all of us, on our destined path. Remember, we all die eventually, and it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Never mind.
This is true. We all die eventually.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now I realize which god I should have prayed to way back when.
This is the worst god.
Oh, worst god, man.
It's kinda cool.
Not even.
Well, have a good day. Remember, don't take any lives that don't need taking, but take the ones that need it.
Do you need it?
Not yet. My time is not yet done. So many people left to tend to.
How do you know when your time is done?
Why, you'll see Verasi herself before you. She will extend a hand to you and take you away.
Nevitz, do you believe in this stuff?
The greatest moment of anyone's life.
I don't know. Anybody that spends their days on the side of the road praying to some god seems to be wasting their own time. Somehow we've let them waste our time as well. Not sure if it does us well to be here.
Maybe we should send her to her goddess for wasting our time.
Jesus. Lenny, I don't think we need to be...
Right there.
Lenny.
Lenny does not quiet down. He said that out loud.
Lenny, I think that you should try to watch your tone. You've been a little feisty lately, a little fiery. Are you feeling okay? Do you need someone to talk to? Maybe
okay.
Cleric of Verasi?
Don't like magic.
Yeah, well...
Run along, children. You have things to do, people to kill. Have a good day.
Holy shit.
All right, let's go. I want wine.
She waves you along, and a little bit later, you end up back in Solwick after crossing a bridge over the Bone River. And where to now? Now that you're in civilization,
Whatever
Pochi's
Pochi's house.
All right, let's do it. It's gonna be 4290. No, 102. 117 miles to Fenden.
I want to
we
play
hire
our
a carriage?
friends a song while we're on our journey.
Okay.
So we can all dance and sing and have fun.
No one's being
Let's hear
murdered
the
right now,
song.
right? You guys are okay? Lily, I don't know whose background that's coming from. Holy shit.
What? Oh, it might be mine. Wait, can you guys hear stuff?
Or hear the people like murdering each other.
Sorry, I can tell in the quiet.
No,
I
it's
have
okay.
a
I was,
remix.
yeah, okay, we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to hire the people again or no?
No, let's just fucking go. We need experience, okay?
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
We're supposed to get a lot
6
of quests.
days later, you have traveled across these relatively safe roads all the way through Drekis and find yourself in Fenden, one of the little towns here, or large towns along the Lamdune River. Fenden is known for its sort of backwards redneck port town ways. It's basically the... Never mind. It's fine. It's a lovely place. And the man you're looking for, Kelpochi, lives in a little village just north of Fenden.
In the North Grove?
So,
Or?
yeah, in the North Grove. So you can head out and make the way to the little village. There's a nice trail that's well marked with little road signs. And after another few hours of travel, you are walking in to Fenden, to Kelpochi's village. It's a small little town.
Does this
Not
little
much going
town
on the way here.
have a tavern or anything?
Yeah, there's a tavern in the market square. It's got dirt floors, wooden walls, a shingled roof, and one giant keg of ale behind the bar that looks like everyone gets the one beer that they have.
I tooted, sorry.
Yeah, I guess we're probably gonna spend a week or so in this town doing some investigations. We all need to figure out what we can find about Kelpochi, where they might have wandered off to, yeah? Yeah, I guess that's we're in the tavern. Alright, guys. We need to find where Kelpochi and his family went, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Make sure that when you guys are investigating, we can't let anybody know what our purpose here is, right? We're just traveling through. We just want to take a vacation or something, maybe look for some work, but whatever we do, cannot reveal to anybody that we're on a mission here to search for anybody, okay?
Okay. Alright.
Maybe we should consider maybe using coded language, since this is probably going to be one of the more dangerous errands we've been on, and this guy might have with him some sort of magical protection, the ability to spy on us or something, maybe. Do you suggest a name we should refer to him as? We shouldn't utter his actual name, but Daff, maybe? Do you have a name for we should call him?
I don't know. We can refer to him as like a dog name, as if we're looking for a pet or something. So like Fido or Biscuit.
How about Biscuit? That sounds fine.
I like biscuit.
Yeah?
Let's do
Biscuit.
biscuit.
Okay.
Biscuit.
Well, perhaps we should...
I want to start writing a song about Biscuit.
Okay, then we should start our investigation, I suppose? Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. I'll do the usual, sitting in a bar, listening for chatter, see if anybody here is involved in anything, or if anybody's talking about the disappearance of the family. It's a noble family that's pretty well regarded, I think, so should be some sort of chatting about them. Wait, is Kelpochi a woman?
Kelpochi is a man.
Oh, yeah, okay, just make sure. Okay, yeah.
He's a man, baby.
Gotcha.
The bartender comes over as you're sitting here. Big guy, huge belly. Basically set a mug on his own belly. Comes up and says, "Hello, stranger. What brings you here?"
To all of us, or to just me, or?
Just to you.
Biscuit.
Oh. Oh, you know, just in town with a few friends. I heard that the scenery out here was quite nice. Just looking for a place to relax.
Oh, that's it? Just here to rest and relax?
Yeah, I believe so. Do I need another reason to be here?
Really? It's just unusual for us to get visitors or travelers. Well, what do people say about us?
You have one beer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. That's why we're here. I guess we'll find out what people say about you. We asked around a few friends to see where a relaxing place would be to go. They suggested this place. It's pretty off-trail, pretty cheap, easy to get to. And yeah, we're just out here to relax. Wait, hello?
Oh, wait, I think his power went out.
Oh my god, I was like, is he smiling for forever? I was like, kind of
Thank God, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Awesome. Well, so how you going?
I want
How's
to
your
try
day?
to than guys.
Aw, that's a nice place to freeze on. Look at his smile.
Tell them,
That's so
Steven.
nice.
Tell them no gods.
Okay,
No.
hold on, I'll be back. 1 second.
Did you go to AFK? Why is he dressed like a 4-year-old?
There goes my power.
LilyPichu.
Wait, did you put us on break or are we just sitting here?
I don't know.
I think we're just sitting here.
Yeah, we're just.
So how you doing, Mouton? How do you feel about your character? How do you feel?
I
about
hate
it?
my character. Fuck him. Fuck Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny's been acting out, dude.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't want to play this shit character.
Why? He's cool.
You took my fucking +2 sword. Now you expect me to be gimped, Katerino. And do you expect me to sit here fucking happy?
Listen. You're projecting your problems onto me. Mouton.
What's up, Koibu? Welcome back.
What the fuck?
All right.
This is scary.
So I can use my phone to call him, but my computer is dead.
Oh no.
Is
So
the
if you guys continue like this? Wait for that.
it's we can just wait.
Robo Koibu.
All right.
Alright, we'll be here. Take your time.
Aw, poor Koibu.
Oh god, Koibu's gonna fuck all of my overlay shit up.
Why does it take you so long to do the overlays?
Well, because when it's hard to explain, okay? But basically, there's two things that can happen. One is sometimes the cameras get mixed around, in which case you guys have to leave and join. Other times, though, for some reason, OBS just doesn't pick up zoom at all anymore, and then I've got to literally redo everything from scratch. I don't know why.
Weird.
Wait, did Koibu join and say anything?
Yeah, he said we're gonna wait on his PC.
An asshole. He's just trying to
The nerve.
fuck us out of our level 6.
He did. We're on stream, by the way, everybody.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
How was Sweden, Steven?
Okay. Went skiing, drove around a lot. It's nice and lonely up there. No people.
Yeah, no one at all.
People
Dan
are-
said Sweden was like a
Did you get
scuffed Colorado.
Kind of, a little bit, yeah. I don't know. The Swedish people are kind of boring, but
Yeah, I
No
hear
offense.
that it's you're not allowed to not fit in, which sounds lame. Lily,
Huh?
I'm an ENTP.
Ooh. The link is in the group chat if you want to.
Why do you
Steven's
guys
probably like an
between each other? Fuck off.
INTJ.
well, yeah, it's some
I
whatever
can
the
see
edgy
Steven
thing
as
is or
an
whatever.
Moon, are you okay? You've been really edgy.
Yeah,
Edgy
Mouton.
Moot.
What the
You,
fuck?
I'm very good. I just lost a lot of League of Legends yesterday. I'm pissed off.
Oh, cool, me too.
Aw, I'm sorry. That sucks. League is
Doesn't suck.
an angering game.
No. Good.
Well, now you're getting out all of your attention onto your fucking character that you hate for no reason. He's a good character.
He's a garbage character.
He's cool.
No.
He serves a good purpose.
His stats are shit. And now he can't even hit hard.
He can. He just doesn't have a +2. He's a +1. He lost.
Yeah.
He's fine. I like the sound of the wood cutting.
Can you take us to break? I feel so awkward.
We can chat.
Yeah, try.
No one's chatting. We're just sitting here.
Okay, what are you guys gonna do to investigate? I'm gonna sit around the tavern, find out if anyone said anything. What are you guys gonna do?
Nothing, because my character can't do
Koibu's
anything.
back!
Well, Lily can turn into a little fucking rat. She can run around the house. She can look for tracks, see what's going on.
I'm gonna start believing in gods.
Katerino, you're daft. You own a VOA. Maybe you can go around and see if people have jobs to look for the family or some shit. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of want to go around and sing and get drunk and make you guys do my job for me.
Okay, real quick,
I'm
guys.
an
We're gonna do
employer.
some dumb shit. Everybody, turn off your goddamn cameras. Go.
Koibu
Off.
might
Off.
be muted. I can't
That's
tell.
fine. Turn them all off.
Turn
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Koibu, leave yours on. Mr. Mouton, turn yours on.
Yeah.
Katerino, turn yours on. Katerino, turn it off. Lily, turn yours on. Then Katerino, turn yours on.
Beautiful.
Good job,
good.
guys.
All right. Sorry about that disruption.
No problem.
Where did we leave off?
We
The
just
guy
found
was
Kelpoji.
fucking like fucking interrogating me about why I'm at this goddamn vacation village.
He's a friendly bar owner, and here you are, one of the few guests that comes into town. He wants to make some chit chat.
Okay, that's fine. We are. I was just looking to be a bit respectful. I'm wearing pretty nice clothes. Okay, so he needs to chill.
It's true.
I'm a noble.
You're not a noble.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
So, you were saying you came here for sightseeing, perhaps?
The women are.
The women, Lenny. Yeah, we're just here to relax. That's it.
Well, welcome to our humble little town.
Thanks for having us.
Anything in particular I can help point you to?
Not really. No, we're just here to hang out. Unless you think there's something worth doing here. Has there been any excitement around this town lately?
Any rumors?
Ooh.
We're a pretty exciting bunch. Even on vacation, I think there are things that we do for
Any
enjoyment.
other noble friends?
You know, they say old Miss Tuckett is making her special blueberry pie recipe for the pie festival this year, but she's going to replace the lime juice with lemon juice. There's been a new shipment of lemons
No.
come down from Ethos recently. It's amazing. So we're going to try and mix the limes and the lemons in weird ways. Ethos has the most wonderful fruits you could imagine.
What? Lime and lemon
Is that
juice.
true?
It's not even the same.
They're changing the whole game. It's crazy.
Well, the pie festival is going to be a good one this year, I think.
Yeah, that's insane. Wow.
You around for another 2 weeks when it happens?
Hopefully not. We'll see.
Tell me about the lady of this region. Is she dashing? Will she be at the pie festival? Maybe I'll stay.
God
The
damn.
Baroness.
Our
Wait.
party.
I'll be right back. Nevitz is going to be lost in thought while he contemplates the pies. Hold on one second.
The Miss Muffet is not a baroness, you see. She's just the old woman that lives down the road. Her first name is Muffet.
Oh, but I'm asking, is the Baron and the will there be noble people there?
Oh, I like noble people, because I'm a noble.
Of course you are, my lady. Usually, there are many visitors from all around who attend this festival.
Can I pick
What
up
about-
something on? I feel like I'm picking up that he's like trying to gloss over the fact that he doesn't want to talk about the
Sort
Baron.
of dodge two questions, sort of, not really. You know, you asked one thing and he gave you an answer that was a little bit more generalized.
But what about the owner of this land? Will he and she be there? Very direct.
I couldn't pretend to know the minds of my betters. I wouldn't pretend to know the mind of your ladyship over there. I'm sure my betters have their own plans and wishes. Now, can I get a drink for each of you? Yes? One?
Yes.
One
I'll have some
Perfect, wonderful.
wine.
20.
20 beers for the big man. I'm going to hold you to it and charge you for it.
Don't
Do you
care.
have any wine?
Yes, it's called wheat wine. It's wonderful.
Ah, yes. All right.
He brings you a beer.
Yeah.
Lenny throws
Bread
him gold.
water.
You throw him. Okay, so 20. Yeah, you owe him a gold, actually. Literally 1 gold. All right, you guys have a pile of beers before you. Nevitz is still lost in thought. What are you guys going to do about all this?
I'm gonna chug a fucking beer. That's what I'm gonna do. Daff likes wine a lot better, but you know what? Beer will do.
Okay.
Is the bar lively, Koibu?
No, you guys are like the only people in it.
Fuck.
It's the middle of the day. Everyone's working, you know?
Lame.
I know.
I want to ask the bartender. So, do you get a lot of regulars around here?
They're all regulars. In a village this size, you know everyone in town. And I'm the only bar in town, so it's, you know.
What's your name?
My name?
Your name?
My name is Luca.
Hello, Luca.
And your wife's name?
I don't know yet, actually.
Oh.
You didn't ask her name first?
I haven't met her yet, but I will one day.
How old are you, Luca?
I'm 27.
Where are you from?
Luca, you'll find a woman. Okay, we're just fucking interviewing.
I'm from this place. I'm from this town. I've spent my whole life growing up here. My father was a brewer before me, and his father before him.
What's this town called?
Luca,
died in a tragic brewing accident. He fell into a keg, and he couldn't swim.
Oh,
You didn't
God,
save him.
That's terrible.
You wanted the brewery yourself, didn't you?
All right,
I was down the way.
Luca,
let him drown.
Luca, do you? So you have a lot of regulars. Are there any that stick out? Any that we should know about? Any that we should get to know?
Well, why don't you hang around? I see you carry some musical instruments with you. You must be a band of traveling musicians. I would love to host you for a night.
Oh yes,
Perhaps
how much
could
would
put
you
on a
pay?
show.
How much would you
I
pay?
could pay you in drinks.
Well,
And
that's
lodging?
Then you'll give me my gold back?
I will get as long as you play here. You will have free drinks.
and lodging. We'll put on a mighty good show.
I think there's room in the barn, up in the hayloft. I could put you all up there.
All
Your
right.
ladyship, I'm sure I can find some arrangements for you at the temple, though. I wouldn't ask a lady so fine as yourself to sleep in a hayloft.
Does the barkeep have a ring on his finger? Does he look single? Could he be introduced to Daph's sister, maybe?
He
You
is
were
single.
just lost in thought. He explained he's unmarried. He hasn't
Okay.
yet found his wife.
Temple of what?
Just the temple. The general temple. You know, not to any one god or goddess.
What?
Talking with people of similar standing, if you understand. Are there any sort of people like that around here I can maybe...
The Pochi family owns the estate. However, they're out of town at the moment.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Right when we came into town, do you know why?
I couldn't pretend to know the mind of my betters.
You
I
heard
wouldn't
rumors,
ask.
maybe.
I put a gold on the table.
Mm.
No, 10
No,
gold. Lenny
wait,
doesn't
wait,
know.
wait, wait. Don't do this shit.
Lenny
Don't
puts
do
10
this.
gold on
Don't
the
act
table.
like we need to know. Stop.
Oh, too late, Katerino. I did it.
Rumors you say about the Pochi family?
I guess.
We are something of gossips ourselves, you see. We love knowing all the ins and outs of every town. It's fascinating, isn't it?
Looks very cautiously at Toki. His hand hovers like above the table. He's kind of reaching for it, but not quite yet.
I pushed
And
the
then he
gold
says,
closer.
I would feel uncomfortable revealing details of my master's personal life for coin.
It's
I'm
okay
sure her
with you,
ladyship
Toki.
understands. She wouldn't want her people whispering behind her back.
Of course, but you see, Lady Toki here is really...
Forgive my friends, they're just so nosy. But I, as a noble, would like to know.
Yes, you see, we do love partaking in gossip, my friend. You know, I'm sure as a bartender yourself, you know a lot of it, and enjoy it a fair bit. Yes.
Well, let's see. Well, it's now June. They've been out of town for a little while. Actually, quite a while. It's been a couple of seasons since we've seen them last.
And
No idea.
I push the
Interesting.
10 gold closer to him.
Well, the messages do arrive for us from time to time, keeping track of things here and there.
Messages from where?
I'm not sure, to be honest. They haven't been delivered to me, but to the priest here in town.
The priest at the temple?
Yes, they come for him. I wouldn't know where they come from, but he tells us that they are well and will be away for some period of time, and that we ought not to fret and keep up our vigilant duties, producing enough food to feed the soldiers to win the war.
Win the war we must.
Yes,
Course,
very
of
noble.
course.
You said
Perhaps the brother Maynard would be able to help you with this.
where can we find
You
him?
can find him in the temple. If you head out over here, go over yonder hill and take the second left on your right.
Alright. I think we should go to the temple. Ask the priest and the brother.
I'll stand up and leave the 10 gold on the table.
That's
Okay.
a lot of gold for.
That is a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold, Moot.
$1,000 you're leaving on the table.
Yes.
It's a lot of gold, Moot.
It's okay. Lenny
A lot of
doesn't
gold
have-
buys silence.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Well, Lenny also comes from a more natural organization. I don't quite want to call you like hippies, but barbarians tend not to need a lot of money. They
True.
sort of just hunt and fight. Economy is probably something escaping you somewhat.
Be happy I didn't leave a gem.
I am happy
Okay.
you didn't leave a gem. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
We go to the temple.
Sure. Does everyone go together?
Yeah, sure.
Party.
Okay. You enter
Well-
the Generalist Temple
Wait.
here in town.
Should we all be going here, or should we let Toki do this one on her own? What do you guys think?
Up to Toki.
Let me go alone first. If it
Okay.
doesn't work, we'll go together.
Okay.
Toki goes to the temple by herself.
I
Aw,
want to
To the
Wait, before
town.
Toki goes,
I'm worried about Toki.
we tell Toki, remember Toki, no matter what anybody says, we're not here under any official orders or anything like that, Toki, okay?
I know.
We won't kill Biscuit, Toki.
Oh, sure. Biscuit.
We never.
We're gonna find Biscuit, Toki. Gonna find Biscuit for you.
Okay.
You find your way to the temple, through the town, over yonder hill, second left on your right. There's the temple. And out front is a youngish man sweeping the steps,
Youngish.
who raises his eyes to see you and gives you a bit of a wave. He's standing underneath the shade of the overhang on the temple.
I greet him. Greetings. Do you know where I could find the priest or what was it, brother?
I am
Maynard?
Brother Maynard. Welcome
Maynard.
to our fine establishment. You, milady?
I am Toki Pichu.
It is an honor to serve you.
I
How
was
can the
told-
gods help you today?
I was told that I might find lodging here instead of the tavern.
Of course. The church is always happy to put up nobility from time to time. Sure, let me show you to
Could you show
what
me
will
to
be your
mine?
quarters. He'll take you in. The structure of the temple is such that on the wall around it, you've got all the various gods from their various positions, and then there's like another inner structure that has the upper and lower gods with more things around there. It's kind of complicated. And off on the left side will be your establishment. Your place of residence.
That's where I
Your
want.
rooms.
Can I make small talk? I want to make small talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was just couldn't help but over here at the bar that I was, or the tavern I was just at. The bartender mentioned that the Pochi family was out of town.
Yes, yes. It's unfortunate that they have disappeared for some time.
Do you know why?
They
just
did
curious.
not consult me before they left, but they did leave in a certain amount of hurry. I think there might have been a wedding or a funeral somewhere that they had to attend, and perhaps they're on holiday.
I see. Do you know where I can find the priest?
Unfortunately, I am the only priest here. There are no clerics in town. I am the high priest here in Relish.
I see. And they made no mention of where they were going. It's just kind of odd to me as a noble family to just up and leave your town for no reason, or just in such a hurry.
Would you tell the people of your village that you were leaving?
I suppose
If you
not,
were to go on.
but it would cause a lot of rumors and discussion, would it not?
It has. It certainly has. Here's the layout of the temple. So you guys came in through the bottom, and this is going to be your quarters over here. This is a very standard temple layout for temples that go to all the gods.
Is this like a general temple for all gods?
Yes, it is.
That's pretty cool. Not really religious myself, but I dabbled in it from time to time.
Yeah.
I'd say that as Toki to the priest.
Oh, you say that as Toki?
Yeah.
The priest, you just told the priest you're not very religious, and he bobs his head a little bit, goes, well, many people tend to forget how important the gods are in the world, and as they forget, they tend to, diminish their importance. But I understand. I myself have not one to care for nobility. It seems odd that some people would place themselves above the rest when we are all servants of the gods ourselves.
I'm inclined to agree with you. While I was journeying here, I passed by a priestess of Rossi.
Oh?
I was struck at how devoted she seemed to her cause, which made me think it must be nice living life with that kind of purpose, right?
It certainly is.
Well,
Having something to occupy your days, a cause worthy of your attention you can devote your life to. Some people never quite figure out what their purpose in life is, and they spend their days aimlessly doing nothing, having desires but no means to achieve them, not really understanding their purpose or place in the world. And I pity these people.
I'm going to did he show me to my room now? Or
Yeah, he's shown you to his room. There are actually rooms here there's a whole bunch of beds in sort of like a barracks or camp cabin style way. Most of them are just sort of dusty and haven't been used. You can
Can I
have
ask-
anyone you want. There's no other acolytes around.
Can I ask if I can invite like 3 friends?
I would not dare question your ladyship. If you wish to have company, that is within your purview.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go get them right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go get everyone else.
Okay. All right, you go back through the village on the nice shiny day. Head back to the tavern. What has everyone else been doing in the meantime?
I think we're just hanging out somewhere or something.
Chilling. Yeah, cool. As the day rolls on and Toki's off, a couple people start to come in from the fields, their work done. Sit down. You get a lot of looks every time someone comes in. They look all of you up and down. You've got the handsome, charismatic bard who's maybe tuning his instruments, and then you've got the tiny Nevitz and the giant Lenny. You're quite the sight. But
Do these
say
people,
nothing to you.
do they seem a little bit strange? Like, are they like a little bit, do they keep to themselves too much? Are they treating us too much like outsiders, or is it just we're like a spectacle kind of?
this is the pretty standard sort of outsider fare that you're going to get. Most people spend their entire lives in the village that they were born, never getting to see anyone else.
Mhm.
And so, like, when visitors come, you can never really trust them. Like, they don't have any ties to the community. They could, like, rob you, steal from you, and then peace out the next day. Whereas if, like, the guy who lives in town steals from you, you're probably going to figure it out because he's not going to have anywhere to go. And then when you figure it out, he's going to be shamed for his life, and his life is going to be ruined. So you can sort of trust the people you know. But people that like wander from place to place, they have no loyalty to anyone. They could steal you, kill you, and be out, and no one would ever find them again. So there's a certain amount of distrust of outsiders in any small village.
Okay.
Cities, not so much. Yeah. Anyway, you're all here.
Drew.
Where is the priest guy at?
He's still at the temple, but Toki shows up here.
Yo, found some lodging at the temple. Let's go.
Okay, we'll head over to the temple and lodge.
Okay.
Um.
Well, what do you guys want to do now that you're in town?
We're gonna ransack his fucking house.
I want to search for the letters that the priest got. He got letters, right? Just to
Yeah,
know
well,
something about it.
You would know his quarters are up here, so if he's gonna keep his letters somewhere, it's probably
be
in
in
his
his quarters.
bedroom.
So what is his schedule? Like, what does he do?
He will hold a morning meeting and an evening meeting, sort of like mass, twice a day. And then he'll attend to the temple, keep the grounds clean, and as people come in for asking for guidance, he will help them. If there are special ceremonies to be done, he'll do that. He'll occasionally walk through the village and just tend to his flock, see what everyone's up to. He's got a very, he's like the Twitch streamer life of the medieval age. Kind of just do whatever the fuck he wants as long as it keeps the people happy.
Alright. I turn to my party. We know that he has letters, right? Should we try to get them from the quarters?
Yeah, we could go searching for him. I could sneak around and try to see what I can find.
I could also just turn into something and look for it.
Yeah, but if it's locked somewhere, it might be easier for me to pick a lock to get in, yeah?
True.
Do you want to assist me magically? I believe you can help me sneak around a little bit better, right?
I can cast... Yeah, I can cast Pass Without Trace.
Can we do that? Yeah? Koibs?
Yeah, you want to find a time when he has left the building to go tend to his flock in general?
Yeah, right before he goes to mass, so I know I should have like 45 to 60 minutes or however long it takes.
That's a
Yeah.
good
Well, the
amount
mass
of
would
time.
be here. It would be held in the temple, so you'll want to find some time where he's like out of the building and walking around.
Oh, sure, okay, yeah. So, yeah, sometime
When
like
does
that.
he walk around? Does he have walks every day? Like, is it random?
There would be no way to know unless you were here to observing him for multiple days, but it doesn't sound like you're here to watch him for a week, right? So you're going to have to take the first opportunity that shows up.
I
Or
can cast
be
Pass Without
creative.
Trace on Nevitz, and then maybe distract the priest.
Sure.
Oh fuck.
How would you like to distract him?
I want to talk about religion.
Let's see. All right.
So I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on Nevitz first, and then go.
I can also bardically inspire Nevitz.
So this is the way we're going to do it, Toki. You and I are going to role play. I'm going to time it.
Shit.
And then whenever the conversation ends, that'll be how much time we know that Nevitz has to do his shit.
Sure.
All right? So let me get a little counter started. Oh, perfect.
That sounds
Go
fun.
for it.
Do I be sneaking right now, or are you just going to be talking?
We're just going to talk right
Yeah,
now.
okay, go for it.
Okay, so we're outside, right? I want to take a walk outside. I just want to talk to the priest one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been thinking, you said that you pitied the nobles who had no, purpose in life other than to kind of brag about their title.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nobles in particular. I just
No.
meant the small people of life. The ordinary folks who are born with a pitchfork in their hand and no other life than throwing hay, and who don't identify with their role in life as hay pitchers. The world needs farmers, and some people wish for loftier positions and spend their whole life wanting something that they will never have. It is these people that makes me sad.
I I have to agree with you. I've been a noble for, most of my life, and I'm beginning to find that as I get older and as I live on, I'm finding less and less purpose, which is why I wanted to visit this temple and talk to you. To see
Me?
if...
You've traveled here from wherever you're from to speak with me? A
Well,
lowly priest?
on the way here, well, you said it yourself that titles are meaningless. Who cares if you're high or low, right? I was inspired because on the way here we saw a priestess of Orossi.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of admired the kind of purpose that you have, and I'm lacking it at the moment. I was wondering if you could help guide me, in a sense.
Certainly. Let me ask you a few questions, he says as you stroll through the town.
We're still walking past the town, right? Yeah. It
Yeah,
has
I
to
mean,
be...
you've only been walking for 2 minutes, so it's
Okay,
been a
alright.
slow jaunt here. Let me see. What is the most important thing in all the world to you?
I'm not sure anymore.
Well, let me...
I feel kind of
It's an
lost.
honest answer. It can be difficult to tell what's important to you. Let me put a thought experiment before you. I would like to propose that whatever it is that you spend your days and nights doing is what is important to you. Whatever you spend more hours doing is what is of greatest importance to you. So, in your life, what have you spent more time on than any other thing?
Animals and friends.
Then animals and friends are the most important things in your life to you.
I see.
I take it you're unmarried.
Yes, unmarried.
Right. For most people, not me, our significant others are the people we spend most of our time with. We see them every night, all night, and for a significant portion of our days. Even our children will grow up one day and move on from us, but our significant others, our wives and husbands, are the people who are typically most important in our lives. But for unmarried folk like you and I, other things crop up. So what could you do with animals and friends that would be... what could you spend your time on how could you spend your time on animals and friends more productively?
Well, currently my friends and I have some kind of running a business together. But I guess I
Do you
feel
enjoy the business?
it's not that I don't enjoy it. I'm just kind of there for the ride. Be nice if there was more meaning in general. I'm talking very slow, but walking a little fast, because I want to see the town. Nice town.
So you spend your time with your friends working, but you don't enjoy the work you're doing.
I wouldn't say I don't enjoy it, but it's not something I'm super excited to get out of bed. And recently there's been something that happened to me that really affected me. I'm gonna tell him about the goblin torture.
He listens as you tell your story.
This story takes at least like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
10 minutes.
He
So yeah.
hears your story in its entirety. Stays quiet the entire time.
But I don't tell the details on why I was there. It's just we just on the way got captured by some goblins. That's it.
Sure. And it is these people who were captured with you that are your friends?
Some of them.
And your friends are what you spend your days with, yes?
Yes.
All day, every day?
Yes.
Let me ask you. do you like your friends? Or are they your friends simply because they are the people you happen to know?
I think I like them. Because especially after what we went through together. You don't just have that with anyone, right? How long
Correct.
do I have to talk for? Is this enough?
This is probably more than enough, yeah.
Yes.
I think you've got...
great.
What are we? We're 5 and 6 and 5. We have 11 minutes. I think that's probably enough time for Nevitz to do his shit. But if he doesn't, we'll come back here and keep this going.
Got it.
So on the other side, back in the temple, Nevitz,
Hi.
you're going to break into the priest's headquarters.
With ease.
You're going to steal his shit. You're going to plant a bomb and blow him up.
Holy shit.
Maybe not all that bad. Maybe that's a little crazy. Let's tone it down. Let's get rid of the bomb part. What are you going to do? The temple's still open. Like, the priest might be gone, but anyone in theory could, like, come in here at any given moment.
Good thing
So how
I'm
are you gonna keep-
incredibly sneaky. Perhaps when they leave, maybe I prop the door open or something. Maybe I put out a few candles in here that might otherwise illuminate a corridor that I might be walking down. Makes it a little bit harder to see me. And then that combined with my superb 25 plus stealth check. 24, okay. Plus 10 with Pass Without Trace. My 34 stealth check
Not
should make
bad.
it incredibly easy for me to, like, kind of slink through these halls.
Sure. I mean, it's a pretty open area. There's no one here at the moment. You can stealth through it and come to the front door.
Sure.
But the door is, like, right there. Like, the door leads into the main hall and can be seen from the entryway.
Okay, what am I... Wait, so what exactly am I trying to get into? There's got to be, like,
See
a...
the map before you.
Yeah, I see it. So where's, like, his room that has, like, letters or whatever, or...
This one.
Oh, head
This room
priest
up
quarters.
here.
Yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Okay.
So, give me a sleight of hands check to pick the lock. And hope that there's no magical wards or seals or signs on it. Okay. The 17 will do. You can fiddle with the lock well enough. It seems to be kind of a common, ordinary lock.
Mhm.
Who would bother locking the head priest quarters with a fancy one? Who would ever break into it?
True.
The door opens, and you can slip in and shut it behind you easily.
Mhm.
There is a table, a bed, a desk with some other things on it, a large bookshelf. There's a bucket for piss and shit. There's a small little shrine against this wall right here
Mhm.
that has a statue of Tempos, god of fate and time, and Nadinus, goddess of nature.
Yep, don't care about him. I'm looking for the desk with the letters on it.
You find the desk.
Find the
There's
desk.
There are a couple drawers on the side, and as you pull them open and start looking through it, you see a lot of papers.
Mhm.
There's a whole bunch of correspondence with tons of different people. Who drew a dick on my map? Mr. Mouton?
Sorry.
Moon, what the fuck? I'm gonna get banned.
Beep beep.
Yeah.
Only Jeff can draw dicks on my map.
Yeah,
Okay?
sorry.
Jesus.
My bad.
It's okay. Don't mind.
Okay, so I'm in
Um,
here, looking through lots of letters. Are any of these addressed to the Kelpochi family or whatever?
Why don't you give me an investigation check as you pick through these things? Oh, great. Yeah. You quickly find these letters. They're organized alphabetically and then
Mhm.
numerically,
Okay.
like by date. And
Sure.
you can find the incoming letters from Kelpochi. You don't see any outgoing letters or copies of outgoing letters,
Mhm.
but you do have the incoming ones. They are from Kelpochi to Brother Maynard.
Okay. Can I read them?
Yeah. The first one says, we've had to leave on short notice. Please take care of the town. In
When
our
is it dated?
absence. It is dated January 3rd, 1512.
This year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The next one comes maybe a month later. It says something like, we will be gone for some time. There is a private family event of utmost privacy that must be attended to. Please, please keep our correspondence to yourself, but make sure the town is operating effectively. I hereby give you charge of the village in my absence.
Mhm.
And then there is another letter from maybe 3 weeks ago
Mhm.
that says, things have taken a turn for the worse. We may be stuck here for the foreseeable future. Let me know if there's any other supplies, assistance, or resources you need. Please come to me first before you go to neighboring villages. And then it has an address at the bottom of it where the priest can reach Kelpochi.
Okay.
It is a residence within the city of Ralwick, which is in the West Voden Plain, just north of here.
And then I'm reading the address so I can remember the address or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. Do I need to write this down, or am I gonna have to make an intelligence check later to recall it, or do I have it and I remember it?
It's the name of an actual building. Because back in the day, some buildings just had names. You wouldn't say like 1345, whatever street. It is at the Stack House.
Okay.
In Ralwick.
Okay. And then, are there any other letters, or was that the most recent one?
That is the most recent one. There've only been 3.
Okay. Do I see any other letters here that might look a little bit odd, maybe written a little bit hastily, or that look a little bit more dire? So I kind of like rifle through them or whatever.
Yeah, I mean there's some weird things in here. There's one person that has written a letter talking about a dying family member and how they want Brother Maynard to come and see them before they die.
Don't care about that. Anything of interest?
What would be interesting to you?
Maybe other people talking about the Kelpochi family, or saying that they've noticed something weird or strange going on. Anything related to I don't remember exactly. This guy kidnapped like a Rubian, maybe something related to political stuff, like a Kuban, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything like that?
No, nothing related to that at all.
Okay. And then was there any other mail addressed to the Pochi estate that the priest received letters on behalf of, like service on behalf of?
Yes, there is a stack of letters that is bound with a little bit of twine, and then like a smaller stack of letters and packages next to it that are beginning to pile up that are addressed to Kelpochi. These are all unopened, and they're sealed with wax, so there'd be no way to open it without revealing that it's been opened.
Sure. Going through these, is there anything that appears noteworthy, like coming from like the queen or royalty, or anything of the sort?
No, nothing from the queen or royalty. If those came, they probably would have been passed on by now.
Gotcha. And then how far back are these dated? Is the first one like around from January or whatever, or?
Yeah, the first one's from somewhere in January. There's not a lot of mail that comes through here. Maybe like one a month on average.
Oh, okay. So not like hundreds of letters, but like maybe just several. Okay. Okay, as I return stuff to the drawers, can I search this desk to see if there's like a false bottom or like any hidden compartments to this desk where letters might be stashed secretly?
Yeah, give me... well, your passive perception's already 20. So, no, you don't find any letters. There appears to be nothing to hide in here. Everything is apparent, as if this priest just trusts everybody.
Okay. I think I'll, replace everything as it was, and then I will leave.
Okay, cool. I think that takes less time. Yeah, that should be just under the amount of time that we need. You can head on out. Where is Daff and Lenny during all of this?
I kind of wanted to hang out at the bar more.
Okay, you're at the tavern. Lenny, where are you? Lenny?
Oh, sorry, I had my mic muted. Asleep.
Oh, nice, cool. So
I wanna wait. Can I have been trying to make friends with the bartender and trying to maybe investigate around town, see what the word is, trying to
totally
get in there,
Yeah. We'll do that in just a moment. So
yeah, that's fine. We don't even have to. It's fine.
Step out, and as you begin to open it, you hear voices coming from the main landing in the temple. It appears that during the time that you've been in here, a couple of people have come in, and they have made it to. This is an old map when Terran was still named John, god of fields, crops, and corn. And you can hear a couple of farmers. They are saying their prayers out loud. Dear Terran, god of farming, please bless our fields, blah, 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 blah. Here's some money, blah, 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 blah. And they are probably right here in front of this temple, and you are coming out through this door. What are you going to do?
Steven?
Wait, holy shit, I thought this was still in Katerino. I'm sorry, say that one more time?
You're coming out the door.
Yes, I'm coming out the door.
Leave the priest quarters. When you hear the voices of a couple of farmers praying to the statue of Terran, god of farming, who is just around the corner from where you are. The map says John. That was Terran's
Yeah, I understand.
old name.
Yeah, old. Yeah, okay. I mean, would would they be able to see me if I'm leaving the door?
Yeah, probably, maybe. You would need to make a new stealth check to not be seen.
Yeah, I feel pretty confident in my ability to sneak out without being heard. I imagine if their thoughts are in prayer, they're probably on their knees praying, eyes closed or something. So yeah, I'll try to sneak out.
Okay, let's make sure that pass without a trace. How long does that
It's
last?
got to be at least an hour.
It's like an hour at least, yeah.
Up to an hour. Okay. Lily, there's no reason that you would have lost concentration, is there? Nope. Cool.
Nope.
You leave without any
sorry,
problem.
my mic was muted. Sorry, I said no.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually an easy thing. You can slip out, shut the door behind you, and escape unseen.
Okay.
Not a problem. Cool. I guess the only thing to do before we wrap up our session today is see what Katerino Daff is up to. You're trying to make some friends here, get to know the people. You're talking to the tavern owner. He did offer you free drinks if you'll play for the people.
Yeah, I was playing.
You're going to play? Give me a performance check for the impression you make on the first group of people that come in today.
Okay, I also want to try to. You see, I do performing differently. I try to engage my audience and sprinkle in some improv. You know, like ask them their names and what they do, and like bring that into my song and stuff like that. So, kind of
you are
an improv
performing
bard.
very well. So well, in fact, that I want you to also make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Fuck.
A 12.
But I was performing really well.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing so great, Daff, that one of these guys, one of the first people that came into the tavern after you guys did, who's been over there drinking for a while, eyeing you, wanders over to you. He's a little bit drunk. And he sits down at your table uninvited. He says, "Hey, is it true what they say about wandering minstrels like you? Sorry, wandering minstrels like you? You're a man, minstrels."
Like period blood?
No, I mean, like, minstrels are players, but you're a man, so it's a minstrel. Come on.
What do they say? It depends. Oh God, Koibu.
They say that you have quite a way with your fingers, and you play your things.
Daff laughs and says, "I'm too expensive for you." But I want to keep playing my music, Koibu. I'm not trying to whore myself out today, okay?
You're not trying to whore yourself out, but this guy has heard the stories of bards that travel far and wide and fuck everything in their path, and he thinks his day has come.
No, dude, Daff has changed. Daff is a reformed man.
So, you fast with you're playing that lute like a motherfucker. You must be real fast with your hand.
It's a violin, actually.
Violin, lute, same. It's got the stringy thingies. You move your hand quickly like that,
Yeah, well, I guess...
really good technique.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're lucky enough, I suppose maybe you'd be able to get to know that technique yourself, but looks him up and down and says, "You're not looking too lucky today."
Give me a persuasion check to see Now, maybe he needs to make an insight check. Holy shit, that's good. The message is relayed. The man gets it. The big red X appears above your head.
Oh. We did it.
Yeah, and he retreats back to his table. The drunk man turned down. Cool.
Woohoo!
All right.
We did it.
Well, I guess that will tentatively wrap us up for today. You guys sort of know where Kelpochi is, or at least the place he was 3 weeks ago. You have an idea of how to get there. Is there anything else you want to do?
I think next we have to go to this place. I don't think there's anything else we can do here yet.
I just believe in a god.
You guys can do it.
Yeah.
Toki, did you get any advice from this priest, or was it just a bunch of bullshit?
I was like half bullshit, but also half legitimate, you know?
Did it have an impact on you?
Maybe a little. It's like the seed is there, you know?
Okay.
She's not gonna change like overnight, right?
Probably not. Alright, well done. Lenny,
It's been incepted.
you got your armor. Are you happy with it?
Oh yeah, that's good. But I got my armor, but at what cost?
Wait, what cost?
I lost level 2 or +2 sword.
Oh,
But
you got a
its
+1
AC is
sword, we're fine,
18.
man.
It's not. No. Okay, then give me your dagger if it's fine.
You want to trade my dagger for your sword?
No, I would just like the dagger so I can have a new. Haha, so it's not
Wait,
fine
you don't even
losing a
dual
magic.
wield. What do you mean?
So
Wait,
it's
but-
not fine
wait,
losing
but-
a magic item, Steven. Ah,
But
I see
he's the
now.
only one who can use the dagger. You're not gonna use a dagger instead of a long sword.
Yeah,
You
wait a
do
second.
worse.
We got
trying to convey-
500 experience
I'm
for
just
that
trying
sword.
to convey to him.
Yeah, but you already
That it-
have a sword. It was never
Yeah,
yours.
but
in the
it's like-
first place. It
It's
was
like
never
you
yours
turning
the
in
first
your
place.
best bed for like you have 2 beds, okay? But now you're sleeping on like the futon, whereas you had like the California king, okay? Like obviously you got a bed and you're
Alright.
not sleeping on the floor, but it still
Yeah,
sucks.
it sucks. But when you got the bed, your friend who gave you the bed said, "Hey, this isn't your bed forever. We're just giving this to you for now." Okay.
My friend who gave me the
you-
bed was like, "I don't want this bed anymore. Actually, I'm not even gonna touch it to get in it. You can have it." And then I
That's
was
not true.
It's whatever. Gone. It's fine.
It's gone.
Got my armor.
All right, and you get 18 AC because you have +1 from Dex, +5 from the half plate, and then +2 from your shield because you use a one-handed sword and shield, right?
Amen. Yep.
Coolio.
There's not going
Yeah,
to
and
be,
Nevitz.
just so that I understand this, Koibu, there's not going to be any fucky weird shit about me having a shield, right? If I go level 1 fighter, you're not going to be like, oh, well, actually, this shield will kill you or some dumb shit. You only have 6 strength, so you can't hold a shield.
Everything seems fine until I pull some DM hacks on you.
Can you hold a shield?
If I get level 1 fighter, I should be able to have 20 AC if I'm holding a shield. Should be able
As long
to.
as you have the strength for it, but yeah, it sounds fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
should be okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. Where do the other 3 come from?
My AC right now is 17. If I become a fighter multiclass, I can hold a shield. Gives me 19.
2.
And then as being a level 1 fighter, I can take the defensive fighting style, which boosts me to 20.
Amen.
Are you actually trying to multi-class?
Yeah, because I'm tired
Yeah,
of getting killed in one fucking shot.
Multi-classing is amazing.
Well, it's not that multiclassing is amazing. It's that rogue past level 5 is bullshit and it sucks ass.
Drew. So does Barbarian.
All right. Well, then, I think that's it.
Okay,
True.
cool.
Okay, that's fun. Yay. We got a lot of stuff done. A lot.
True.
Do I get extra EXP if I believe in a god now, Neo?
You get extra EXP for character development
Okay.
and good role playing.
Drew.
Damn, you're never getting. I'm just... I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. All right. Do we get it?
You want to take us out?
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Well, listen, I love you guys. It's been fun. I'm Destiny, twitch.tv/Destiny. Toki? Lily?
LilyPichu.
Lily, didn't you just, something happen?
No.
Didn't something really cool happen on your stream? One of the
Nope.
numbers?
Nope.
1 million Twitch followers! Wow! And almost 2 million YouTube subs. Mr. Mouton, what?
That's pretty cool.
Moutonmerch.com.
Cool.
Yep.
And Katerino?
Katerino on everything, pretty much.
Koibs.
Find me at Koibu on all the places.
Woohoo.
All right. Well, it's been fun.
Twitter, Patreon, all the things.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Patreon.
See you later. Peace out. Bye. So not like Apex or I think in the other Call of Duty where people are like murdering you from the fucking, like from the gas like 10 minutes out.